Hey Jen. Hey Leisha. Right. But they'll come up anyway. Oh, I got jumped. I didn't get a job. I lost my job to a black person. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, I think that it's so odd, that they claim that they experience it, but they don't want to do anything to dismantle it. And I think that's probably one of their biggest issues is the dishonesty, even being dishonest with themselves, not understanding themselves. ACD.
Hey, let me know if I break up or something because my signal's not real good right now.
Oh, dumbass, turn the volume down.
Hi,
You
Melanie
there?
and ICB.
Oh, so it looks
Okay,
like
that's
Richard was called Steve Urkel in high school, and that was his racism, and he's holding on to it. Seems like he was traumatized by it.
wait, so Richard, could you explain how that was racist?
I will gladly explain it. It's in a town called Sapulpa, Oklahoma. The school was Central High School, which is a prominently black school. And it was the black kids calling me Steve Urkel. It took me about a year and a half to get over it.
Was it because Steve Urkel is black? Is that what you didn't like? I'm actually I lived in Tulsa for a few years. I'm very familiar with Sapulpa. That's a sundown town. But
Well, I
I'm,
said the wrong school. I did go to Sapulpa High School. That was a different, I'm sorry. I meant Sand Springs. I'm sorry. Sapulpa was my last school when I lived in that
Springs is
area.
also very racist.
Yes, they were. I got beat, literally beat several times in that school before I got to move out of that school
By
district.
how many people?
5 at one time.
How many people?
5 at one time. Beat. I got my ass handed to me in that schoolhouse. And it was by prominently black.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have been being
classmates.
racist. You're likely being
I
racist.
wasn't being racist. I'm not being racist now. I have very
If you're from
high
Tulsa,
friends.
Oklahoma, if you're from Oklahoma, Richard, listen to me. If you're from Oklahoma, please inform me where you got to avoid learning to be a racist, because you're talking about Oklahoma. Come on now, buddy.
Oh man, that one never fails. It's always five black people. I would love to meet these black people who go around. These 5 black people who keep doing this.
Wait,
I
so
know. I think
wait,
it's the
okay.
same 5 black people.
So was it 5 black people at once that jumped you, Richard?
An invite. Maybe talking about that event traumatized him, triggered him, and he needs a moment.
Oh, my question to him was going to be, I mean, it's taken him a whole year. And how long did this ism that he went through, how long did it last? Because it took him a whole year to get over it. And my thing is that if you've only gone through it for a brief period in your school years, but it's only taken you a year to get over it. I mean, how can
The
we
entire
help?
year and a half I was in that school is what I was meaning to state. So the entire time that I was in that school, that is what perceived to happen on a daily routine. Just because my parents wasn't a little more high class and I had to wear a little bit more shorter pants than most other people, didn't have the better shoes. They didn't like the way I looked, so they figured they would start calling me that, because at that time, Steve Urkel was popular on TV. I was stuck in that school for a year and a half dealing with that. That is what I'm stating. That's how long it took me to get over the fact that they decided to call me something that I was not.
And that's impacting your life today, is it?
No, I don't have a problem with it today, but the statement says, have you experienced? Yeah, I did when I was younger.
I
Because it
experienced
was,
racism too.
You know, Cam,
but
let's not be disrespectful.
Guys, that'll be some talk. I'm sorry.
All right, continue,
but
Richard.
that's what the prompt said, and I just thought I would state it out there that, yeah, I was in my younger days. Now I'm 48 years old. I don't let words bother me. You can call me anything and everything in the book, under the book, through the book. Just don't call me late for dinner. That's all I tell people.
Late for dinner?
Because I hate waiting for dinner. I'm an eating man. I like to eat.
Man, too.
But I just wanted to point it out that that's what it says. I just figured I'd be nice and let people know that, yeah, I was one of those group of people at a time that was bullied in school.
Wait, they called you Steve Urkel?
Yeah, they called me that.
But you're white.
Exactly my point.
That makes no sense.
That is, I stated it in kind of a question. Is that classified as a racist remark? Because I am not.
I don't know.
And it was a prominently black school that the students decided that, hey, let's call him Steve Urkel.
Hey,
and I had to carry that.
They can shut the fuck up in the comments.
I had to stay with that nickname for a year and a half till I got a chance to move away from there.
Did you wear glasses?
Question 2.
Yes, I did.
All right, Smoke, what's your question?
I still wear glasses.
How is calling you Steve Urkel racist? How does that make it racist?
Yeah, I really don't get it either.
Well, y'all don't want to be called something that y'all's not. And I'm not wanting to be called something or someone that I'm not.
That doesn't make that racist, though.
I mean,
I need you to explain to me how that is racist.
Putting me into a category that I don't exist in? That's categorizing me as something that I'm not?
They're calling you a nerd, not a
black. Yeah, a nerd.
Well, there's my proof, 100%.
Racism. That's not racism.
Calling people name is racist. It doesn't matter the vocabulary.
Not true. Somebody calling you a nerd is not racist. How is that racist? It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with race. So how's it racist? You look like a nerd, so yeah.
Okay, I look
Richard,
like.
Can you
Doesn't mean I
explain
am.
something to me? Richard, so you said that they called you Urkel, and then 5 of them jumped you.
Because I got tired of being called that, and I stepped up to the plate to try to defend myself. It started out as 1-on-1, 2-on-1, and then 3 more decided, oh, we're just going to jump in. I got gang to beat. I spent a few good hours in the hospital over that
people to beat up a nerd.
Yeah, like
I'm just curious.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because it was 1-on-1 at first. I mean, 1-on-1, I could handle my own. 2-on-1, I can handle pretty good. But when you got 5 of them at once, it's kind of hard to defend yourself.
Question. Why is it then when white people tell this story, it's always multiple people? You know, we have a running joke in the black community. When you start telling the story, we start guessing how many people it is. Because it's never 1-on-1. It's always 4, 5, 6 people. It's very strange how it takes
always starts
5.
out as
It always
1-on-1.
no. It's always strange how it always takes 5 black people. How it always takes 5 black people to take you down, and you are a skinny kid in school. It's weird.
I was taught how to fight and to defend myself.
That has nothing to do with it. It's a pattern with white people. You always like to make it seem like you're stronger than what you are. That it would take 5 black people to have to take you down, or 6 black people to have to take you down.
5,
yeah, I bet it didn't.
But it took 5 of them at once on one person. How is that fair? That's what I'm asking.
And the truth, you're a liar, and the truth ain't in you.
No, I'm not a liar. No, I'm not. I have brothers out there that I call my brothers.
Kind of racist.
Well, I grew up in a generation to where we used to say, hey, brother from another mother. Now, that's the generation I grew up in. And it didn't matter any color. If we felt like you were part of the family, you were part of the family.
So Richard, good afternoon. I'm a mutual to the ladies and gentlemen and they thems on the panel. I wanted to ask you this. What did your parents say when 5 black kids jumped you? They must have been so upset.
They were. We went and had to talk with the principal. And I had to spend, after spending 6 hours in the hospital getting stitched up, a few good stitches, we had to go spend the next day in the principal's office with the same individuals trying to figure out what started it. And I just told them, hey, I got tired of being called this. I had several other kids collaborate it.
So
And
imagine all of that happening and you're black and they're being racist. I don't think you would
I'm
make
not
it.
racist.
You couldn't. I said, imagine you being jumped by 5 people and they're being racist. Like, if that bothered you so bad to be called Steve Urkel, you would never make it in a black person's shoes ever.
Never.
I never wanted to be in
Yeah,
a
we know
black
you wouldn't. You
person's
wouldn't
shoes.
last. You wouldn't last. You're weak. You started getting sad because they called you Steve Urkel, sir. Like you would not survive. You know how many names black people get called on a daily basis just because our skin is darker? I'm just saying,
I
like,
understand,
So
but
many
as
I'm
a
not
names.
a,
kid,
I
you
don't
got bullied or
stoop
whatever,
that
but
low.
yeah, what now?
I said I don't stoop that low.
Stoop
I
low to
Richard,
have
what?
I
Richard,
hired
be honest with us. Have you ever said a
classification.
racist remark?
In my younger days, I may have. I can't recall every
Oh.
word I've said over
Oh,
my
that's why they
life.
beat your ass then.
Yeah,
That's
you
why they
probably
beat
said
your ass.
something
No.
vain and malicious. You had malicious intent. I think you're a racist and a neo-Nazi, Richard. To be totally honest with you. If being called
Hell,
Steve
Hitler.
Urkel, if being called Steve Urkel hurt your feelings that bad, I think you need to go to therapy.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh shit, there goes Richard, the neo-Nazi.
You can't say that word up here, though, by the way.
Neo, I'll say Neo.
So, Cam, have you experienced racism?
Yes, I have in my younger days.
You want to tell us about it?
Yes, back in middle school, they would call me Little Vanilla.
Wow.
And I didn't really appreciate that, but I wasn't a vanilla kind of guy. I was kind of a mint guy, but they called me Little Vanilla. I didn't like it. I feel like that was racism. They called me Little Vanilla.
Who called you that?
Um, this guy, his name was Todd Bakerman. He was white, but I feel like that was very racist. He called me mayo, he called me a cracker, he called me everything.
Wow.
Why are you changing your voice trying to talk like somebody else? We know that you're playing with us. Like, stop it, please.
Excuse me. I'm trying to tell my story, you dumb bitch. Like, shut the fuck up, I'm talking, it's really rude.
Nobody cares.
Okay, I'll go back to my story. Yep, he called me Little
I think you should
Vanilla.
get down with your fat ass.
Anyways,
Nobody
he
wants to
shut
hear
up, you
from you.
fat, ugly
Get
whore.
down,
You
fat
smart
fat
bitch. Go
boy.
back in the corner, you
Fat boy.
stinky
You sound fat around the gills. Get down.
My goodness.
These people are so weak.
And then too, why do y'all like? That's why I have that topic. Melanated. I don't know if you're in the new Discord, but white people, why are you so angry? Because all I said was, why are you trying to pretend like you changing your voice and stuff? We could tell you was trying to be somebody else. And y'all crash out. I'm a dumb bitch and all this other stuff. Okay, cool. Like y'all weird. Y'all be crashing out.
I want to know what makes them so intelligent that they can call you a dumb B, and you know they can't answer basic questions.
Hey, that one.
Yeah, I listened for quite a while when you had the that about other background. I really appreciate this live. I only came up because I wanted to say I appreciate it here. I'm gonna drop back down, but thanks for having me up. I would say no as a white person. I haven't, but when it comes to the trusting white people, I I don't think that's a good idea. Like it's not a matter of whether they can be trusted as individuals. It's very much that like the shit that comes out of white people's mouths, like myself, right? Where we just say shit that's out of pocket and hurtful and harmful, and we don't mind our own place. You know, that, like, why am I even up here? I just was in the live earlier listening, and I just thought I'd come up to say hi.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. So let me scroll back because I'm pretty sure I saw somebody else say something. Charlie, you said you got called Lord Voldemort for your thin lips.
Oh my days.
Was that the racism that you experienced?
I'm sorry. This is hilarious, Melanated. Thank you for having me up. I'll watch from the comments.
I am saying yeah. Hey Joe, do you want to give us your age and race?
Age is 67 and I'm white.
All right, and have you experienced racism?
Oh, hell yeah. Kidding me?
Oh,
From who?
From mostly black people, probably. Yeah, black people,
Probably.
more like. Yeah, most. I don't know of another race that's actually, been racist toward me. So yeah, I'd have to say black people.
Are you certain it's black people? Because you just said probably.
Well, you might have an Asian now and then, but typically it's 99% is black people.
Oh, you are the
Huh?
you are the really, really, really ignorant white guy, huh? Just for a little white on white violence, I don't trust or like you either.
Oh, exactly. That's why I say
If
right
I
out of
had
the
a
gate, you're
chance to
racist.
be racist towards your ass, I would be. Like, what kind of white are you? What
I'm
kind of white
Italian.
pride do you have? You know
I'm
they're
an
not white,
Italian.
right? Get out of that
I'm
shit.
an Italian American.
Barely. What, Italian American, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. When did your traitorous immigrant family come here?
My grandfather.
Yeah. And what were they stealing on their way out?
Nothing.
It's pretty hard to believe as a white guy. Like
Why?
I'm pretty sure your grandpa was stealing shit.
So you think that all white people are thieves?
Certainly Italians of that era, for sure.
Really? You ever heard of a guy named Mussolini?
Yeah, your fucking white ass hateful butt brother.
Yeah, and no, that's why we left. That's why my grandparents left, because he was a dictator.
Oh yeah, there's
They
no.
didn't like him. He was a nice guy.
I totally don't believe that story.
Well, why not? Millions of people did.
Because you said you were 60 some years old, which means what? Your parents like fled right
My
after, and
grandfathers
then
came here. My dad, my grandfather.
an anchor baby.
He wanted to get my father out of Italy.
You should have stayed.
Well, we should, because I think Italy's probably a little bit more sane than America is right now. But that being said, we're here, so you have to deal with it. But that doesn't change the fact that black people are by far the most racist group of people out there on the planet.
Oh yeah, that coming from your fucking serpent's tongue.
Name a country. Name
Again,
a country. Name
you're
a
from
country that doesn't
Italian.
have a
You're not
name a
white.
country that doesn't have a problem with black people. Go ahead. Give me a country that doesn't have. Even Africa has a problem with black people. Give me a country that doesn't have an issue with black people.
Oh my
You're the
gosh.
only group out there that every single country has a problem with. Give me a country that doesn't, that has black people, that is. Go ahead. You can't even come up with one.
You
Not
are
even one.
especially kind of terrible.
Well, give me one.
So,
You know,
Joe,
even Jamaicans
Joe,
have a problem with
hey,
American
Joe,
blacks.
Joe, let's stay on topic, right? So, could you give us examples of when you experienced racism?
How? Your guy just said because you call me whitey,
Get fucked,
stuff like
Whitey.
that's racism.
Get bent, Whitey.
Exactly, that's racism.
Cracker ass, ignorant piece of crap. Go back to your sister humping.
What is your origin? My God, what are you? What the hell, are you nuts? So you're telling me that black people are not a problem in every single country in the world? Name a country that they're
You
not
know
a
what the
problem in.
problem people have with black people? Our
Yeah.
resistance. They have a problem with our resistance,
No,
our
we have a
strength,
problem with
and and us being able to excel in everything that we do. That's what the
100%.
problem is. So really it's your problem. It's white people who have the problem.
We
Go
got no
ahead,
problem with you
sis.
excelling. It's the one that don't excel we have a problem with. And the majority don't excel. You're leading in the world and the entire race is leading in areas where
White people
fathers
are
are
the biggest
missing.
failure in America, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Like, you look at the statistics, who's the most educated? It ain't fucking white people by percentage.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest welfare recipients? It's fucking white people. Who are the most homeless? White people. Who are the most jobless? White people. Get serious.
Then why?
Number
And
one.
Then why are
let's
you
not
bitching?
forget
Then
let's
why are
not
you
forget who
complaining?
has the most family annihilations. Let's not
Auntie
forget
YPD.
let's not forget about the serial unalivers, who they are.
TYBDs. Also,
Yes.
they lead YT people lead in child SA as well of
Yes,
their
they
own
do.
children.
Yep.
So we need to account for that. And also, they lead in animal touching as well.
So
So
then why do you emulate
if
us?
you're
Why do you
going
try
to
to
talk
emulate us?
about black people, you must account for the problems within your own community.
So then why do you
You
try to
think
No,
so,
emulate
sir,
Nate?
us?
sir, sir.
Why do you want to be white?
Sir, once
Why
you
do you want to
fix
be white
those,
then?
I don't want to be white. I never have and never will. Even if I die and come back and I, reincarnate, I would never want to be a white person ever. So
Michael
I don't want to
Jackson
be
was
white at all.
he
I
went out of
never
his way
want
to
to
be
be.
white. There's a lot of black people.
So don't they also lead in ethnic cleansing and global G-side, if I'm not mistaken?
Ma'am, you are correct.
Oh, okay.
Why do black women straighten their hair out to look like a white woman
We
if they
don't
don't
straighten
want to
Make
be a
hair.
white
laws. Why
person?
did y'all make laws and policies to enforce and police black people's hair present a certain way in order for us to
Exactly, because white
survive?
women came up with a law that said we couldn't wear our hair the way it grows from our scalps. So if you want to know that, you go ask women that look like your mom and your sister and your daughter.
There's no law that says you have to have
Okay, no
straight
law.
hair.
You're not a black woman, so you can't tell
Get the
me what
hell out
laws
of
you have
here,
to die for.
Shut your
Have a good
ball
day.
washer, Joe.
huh? What's that now?
Women look better when we. Why do black women, when we wear straight hair, look better than your women when their hair naturally grows straight? Why isn't that everything that we touch turns to gold?
Is that
Why
why
is
black
that?
men don't date white women, or black men date
Oh,
white
that's
The,
women?
good.
the,
No,
the
hold
overwhelming
on, Pink.
majority of
Pink,
black
hold
men
on.
do
I
date
just want to
black
say
A lot
this.
of
women.
black men
Pink,
don't
hold
date
on.
black
Pink,
women.
Pink, hold on. I got it right here. That's okay. We're okay with that because they're breeding you guys out. Once white women procreate with black men, white men no longer exist. So I'm okay with that. That's awesome. They getting rid of y'all. They
Again, it's
getting rid of
racist.
people like you, Joe. Joe, they
It's
getting rid of people
racist.
like you. So I love it. You said that they not dating black women and they procreate with white women. That's beautiful because they breeding you out. They getting rid
But
of
they're
racists
doing it
like you.
because they don't like
You
black
you
women.
you literally are rooting for your own deletion. So
I'm
that's
just
a
telling you why
blessing.
they
I'm
do
with
it.
you. I'm so glad that they're breeding with white women so they can get rid of men and racists like you.
First of
So
all,
Yeah, I am
the
so
there's so
happy.
overwhelming
many of us, you can't get
majority of
rid of us.
black men are partnered with black women.
I don't
Just in
think
case
so.
you didn't know. And why is
I
it
don't
that you
think
white
so.
tea men, y'all will sit up in y'all white women's face, but y'all really desire to be with non-white women? Let's talk
So,
about that.
so then
Let's talk
why do
about how
black
y'all
women
cheat on
try to
y'all
look for
Desire to
that?
wives.
be with
Let's
non,
talk about how y'all cheat
but
on your
Pink,
wives with
they want to be
non-white
with me,
women.
but Pink, they want to be with black men and men of color too. That's the problem. That's
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
really
we
the
know.
problem.
They want to be with
Yeah.
dogs, chicken, men, women,
because
children.
we're not
No,
we're not
nobody's
prejudiced
off
against women.
limits.
Horses
No,
and
no hole
alligators.
is safe with y'all. There's not a safe hole around y'all.
That's prejudice.
Gators, dogs, cats,
So, Joe,
That's
lizards.
Joe,
prejudice. My God. What?
Joe, you haven't really told us anything about the racism that you experienced.
Just experience on your program here. I started off with that, but other racism I've experienced with it is just it's all over the place.
So, what have black people done to you that's racist?
They say statements like you guys said: white people are evil. We're terrible
No
people.
one
We're
said
all
that.
racist.
I said you were
You
evil.
just had 20 people up
I
here
said
all
you
say the
were
thing.
evil.
We
Joe,
bang
if you're
dogs
gonna
and
repeat me,
cats. What are
I
you talking
said
about, Gary?
if you are evil, and I think that you do stuff to animals, I think you do stuff to dogs, and I
See,
think that you're
that's
an evil,
racist.
racist piece of shit.
That's
So
racist.
yes, I said those things.
Of
So if you're
course you
gonna
did.
call it out, say my name and make sure you say it correctly.
But
I said that.
But black people also, every one of these Democratic programs I get on, you all say the same thing about white people. You are the most prejudiced people on the planet. That's why you're disliked in every
Why do you
country.
associate the Democratic Party with black people? Y'all really be trying to find new ways of saying the N word without having to say it. So anything
Because
that you feel
a
isn't
majority of the
close,
Democratic Party a majority of black people
no,
are
sir.
Democrats. You do have a
No,
lot of
sir.
Republicans now. They smartened up. A lot of Republicans.
Just because you vote for a party doesn't make you a part of that party. So black people may overwhelmingly vote Democrat, but they're not actually Democrats.
How do you feel about Republican black people? Honestly, you think they're
I don't feel no
traitors.
way
Why would
about
we
them. No, I
tell a
don't.
racist white man what we feel
You
about
think they're
our own community?
traitors.
You're a
No, we
racist.
don't.
Why would we
You think
talk to
they're
you?
traitors.
No, you're a traitor.
No, you
That's what
think
you
they're
are.
traitors.
You're a traitor to humankind.
No,
And
you
that's why
think
the sun is
you
Right.
slowly
think
cooking
So,
y'all.
Joe, I want you to go on mute, right? And then you can think of examples of when you experienced racism. In the meantime, Lucky, give us your age and race.
she don't even know what race she is.
And just a little bit of note, he's got blackface on his PFP.
Lucky, give us your age and race.
I am 30.
And your race.
YT.
All right. Have you experienced racism?
I have.
Do you want to share?
Well, I've been looked at by other.
But can I ask a question when she done?
Yeah, when she's done, yeah.
Okay.
All right, go on, Lucky.
So
Okay, Lucky. You're in a safe space now.
I've experienced racism. Some other person has called me white tea and I will not be served by you and blah blah blah. And I backed up and I said, okay, that's fine. I'll let somebody else serve you then.
Love that for them. I have a question. So when you say you've experienced racism, it's like when you're committing the racism with your blackface?
I'm
Like that?
sorry. What are you saying?
Well, what's your blackface PFP about?
What's PF what?
Your profile picture, newbie.
Uh, it's Dwight Schrute. It's The Office. Clarice, the CPR class. It has.
So I don't understand. You started to say that you were looked at a certain way.
Yes. I
But
had
you didn't finish.
I had a BLK person come up to me and say, I will not be served by you. I want the other BLK person behind you to serve me instead of you.
Oh, little baby wanna cry about that. That was racism. That hurt your feelings.
Call it then.
I call it their goddamn right.
I call it funny as hell.
That part.
It's
I
called
call it good for
racism.
them. No, it's called thank you, but no thanks.
You are the
That's what it's
most
called.
racist. That's why you're
I
hated all
love
over the
it.
world.
I love it.
That's
Mwah.
All over the world.
No bars.
All over the
No
world.
bars.
Black people are
Lucky,
not
and
liked because
also
of
Lucky,
race.
I want to address you, melanated, if it's okay. I want to address Lucky because you said I said something racist. No, I returned energy. Joe was saying some of the most racist shit to black people up here just now. You didn't say shit to him about the shit he said to me, but you want to try to check me because I returned energy.
You're racist.
I
Where's
just
where's the
this
five
fucking
black guys when you need
nothing to
them?
deal with any of that.
Where are the five black guys
I'm
when you
sorry.
need them? I need them
Hold
on
on,
speed
Cheating on their
dial.
black women. That's where they're at.
Pink, Pink. What were you saying, Lucky? Go ahead, because you said I was being racist. How was I being racist when I was returning energy that Joe gave me?
I wasn't returning energy. You weren't returning energy. I was just telling you the
Lucky,
truth.
again, Lucky. I'm not talking to you, racist. Lucky, what were you saying again? Because you said I was racist. Was I racist or was I returning the energy that Joe gave?
I did not say that about you at all. So like I don't know where you're getting
You
that
put it in
from.
the comments though. You said that is so racist.
She's racist. You are racist.
Whatever, Joe. I don't care.
You're talking.
Hold
Shut
on.
the hell up.
So let's back it up. Stop. Everyone just calm down. All right. So when you go after somebody else, not just because of their kindness or like, hey, may I help you with something? No, I won't be served by you because of this, that, the other. That's racist.
No, of
That's
course it
horrible
is.
to do to another human being.
They
That
don't get it.
it's horrible to
You
say
fucking
that
get it?
to
Are you
somebody
fucking
else.
kidding
Like,
me? We
I'm
don't.
sorry.
Sorry,
Like,
melanated. I'm about to drop. We don't get it, and we're black, and we deal with that shit on a daily basis. I'm about to
You're a
drop. I'm so sorry.
narcissist.
So
You don't get it. You'll
you're a
never get
damn
it.
liar.
I'm not
Stop it.
denying that. Hold on. I'm not denying that. But like for someone to do that to me just because of like they just want to do it for funsies, no. I'm just like, hey, you came up to my service case and say like, hey, I want some
Probably
chicken,
because you're
but
gruesome to look
I will
at. Like
not be
you
served
probably
by
look
you.
like you have relationships in Tennessee. Like,
It's racism. That's so
oh my,
childish to say.
shut your ball washer. You guys are so whiny about this shit.
So
You're the racist, not us.
you're supposed to take emotion out of racism, right? But all you guys do is take what they did prior to someone that's not you. You're hating on some dumb shit that happened years ago. Not to you, to them. And
They
then
can give it, but they can't take it.
you're trying to make
Joe, be
us pay
quiet.
reparations for your bullshit because you're upset. Okay, cool. That's I'm sorry that it happened, but it's not my effing fault. And it also doesn't really directly affect you, does it?
Do you know
Hey,
why? Do you know why it's part of your fault? Because you're sitting up here and have no knowledge of the experiences of black people up until this day. You guys are so stuck on what happened 200 years ago, you don't even have the ability to realize what happened after slavery. You're a
So
How do
bunch
you
of
know?
you're a bunch
stuck
of
on slavery. You're
you guys
stuck
have
on
victim
this shit.
mentality. You have victim mentality. You expect kindness wherever you go. You expect to be chosen. And can you imagine black people don't
Has
want
a
to be
victim
served by
mentality,
white
not
people
me.
because they have a history of not washing their hands?
Boo
Could
hoo.
that be
You're
the
the
reason?
victim. You're the
Because that you guys don't wash your hands. I don't like you guys serving me either.
boo hoo.
And normally you guys are rude, you ignore us. So we have every reason not to want a white server.
Clearly
right,
racist.
be
And you
quiet,
know it.
Joe. So, all right. So, Belisa, give us your age and race.
32 white.
And have you experienced
32 white.
and have you experienced racism?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. This is all a ploy to get white people up and talk about their experiences, and then you guys can go, you're white, and it's working.
Exactly. They're so goofy, aren't they? They're such
They're
goofy
like,
people.
they're like, look at Lucky 7.
They're
She's
so goofy.
I think what's even more goofy is when two people
57
get
is so
triggered.
dumb.
When two people get triggered and they cannot get out of their emotions, and then they request up. That's what I find
No, you
hilarious.
know what you're doing. You guys know what you're doing.
Right. And look at where you are right now. Look at where you
That one,
are.
you're a pick me. That one, you're a pick me.
Pick me for what?
But you will never be picked. They
Picked
don't
for
like you.
what? Picked for what, Honka? Picked for what?
Here we go with the racist garbage again.
He's white. He's white. They don't like you. If you're white, you're not liked here.
So your ego is preventing you to see the real picture, those illusions that you guys are keep
Oh yeah,
having.
that's definitely it.
You're
Not the
very upset. I'm guessing your husband did not come home yet
not the
after
way you
work like
talk
he
to him.
Here you
promised
go
you.
with the
Is that what's
bullshit
going on?
again.
Because you did bring up pick me, so I'm guessing you are a pick me because
So it
you're
has nothing
projecting
to
that. Is that what that is? You don't have
do
anyone
with the way.
that comes home to you and wants to spend time with you, so now you hop up on panels
Why do you
and
have to make
talk
fun of everybody
and
else
want to be
other than
very
yourself?
upset.
Why don't you
Shut up,
take
Lucky. Shut up,
accountability?
Lucky. Shut up,
Hear
Lucky.
yourself?
Do you
You
hear
guys know what you're
yourself?
doing, and then you gaslight people. It's crazy.
So tell us
Do you
about when
realize
you
how
experienced
psychotic you sound?
racism.
And this is why
Shut up, Honky.
this is coming up
Either
because you
that's
guys are in.
racist, pure racism.
Wow, you guys are thick,
Keep
huh?
coming up.
You're
Right,
thick.
so tell us
Black people
about the
across the world
racism,
have problems.
And keep
Felisa.
You're the most racist in the world.
coming. Why?
So again, the racism that you experience.
Here, right now.
What do you
Prime
mean?
example.
What,
Exactly.
Do you
Well, I
not hear
get
the way you
that.
talk to people that are white? And then you say, oh,
You
share your
any way
experience.
we
You should
want
like
to.
it.
We could talk to you any way we want to.
Makes you racist, jerk
No, it
off.
doesn't. It makes you weak. It makes you weak. That's what it makes you.
You're
It makes you
racist.
weak and sensitive. You guys, neither
That's
one of
why the
you
world doesn't
lack,
like you.
both of you lack emotional regulation and control.
No, I've
Why
You
the
listened
guys
to
world
you.
act
doesn't
off
love
of your
black people.
impulses.
No,
But
dude.
Lisa's so upset
Listen long
that she does not get centered in spaces. And Lucky up there, who
panels
knows what
to
Lucky's
know.
going through?
I've been in enough panels to know how this goes. You could do it night, do it angry. I mean, it came out.
we're still waiting.
Justice.
Lisa, take your deep breath. Put on your Lululemons. Take a deep breath. Go walk your Labrador.
That one, you're not chosen. You're still white too. I hope you know that, and it's okay to be
Oh, I
white. Are you
definitely
okay
know
with
that.
that?
Oh, for sure. You know what's so funny about this like lame scenario is that I regularly get questioned about my racial identity because I work at a black-owned business, and it's not racism, right? It's that they don't want to be outside of their own culture. So white people make them black people uncomfortable because they don't
Keep
give a
talking
shit
in
about
third
it.
person.
Oh my god, white people like
Wait,
myself. Yeah, I know. Did you think I did? That's why do you think I showed my face?
don't think you know that. I really don't. You're talking in third person.
This third dude is really whacked out, man. He's whoa, holy man.
I'm glad you guys are
So,
having fun with that.
Felisa, we're still waiting.
Waiting on what? Like, you guys actually want to hear my experience? Like, I'm going to give it
Yes,
to that and be like,
yes.
no, I'm not part of your circus.
So why did you
You're on the
request?
channel.
I requested to tell these people that are trying to be nice to you that it's pointless. You're racist.
100% racist.
Every day.
So why do you keep coming back?
I'll just tell you.
Wait, they just openly admitted it too, and you guys are mad at other people? Like you
No,
just
we're
admitted
actually
that you
mad that the
like
black
being
women, like,
racist.
we're here to support you. So where is that
I
support?
really like being racist. That's why I keep
Well,
coming up because
I see. So
I'm
clear.
stuck in these things. And then because they're racist.
Well, hi, Lady Mob Boss.
Again, I ask, why are black people the most disliked?
Just mute them, right?
I don't agree
They
with
don't like
either
the
because
truth.
you're
They
just
hate the
fighting
truth.
hate with
They hate the truth.
the obvious here, though. I don't think that
Keep muting the people. Keep muting. Keep muting.
that's a true statement, what he just said. But I do think that you guys are coming up on here and standing up for my.
Shut up.
Name
God,
it.
you are so emotional. What's wrong with you guys? Why don't y'all go to your doctors and get some medications? Because you obviously cannot control your emotions.
So should
What's
you.
wrong with
So
you?
should
What's
you.
wrong with
So
you?
should you. So should you.
Name a country that doesn't have
Shut the
problems with
fuck
black
up.
people. Go ahead. Name one. One country.
That you guys hear your.
Give me one country that doesn't have problems with black people.
Wow, man. Like, just think about what you say before it comes out of your mouth.
Every single country. Give me one country that doesn't have a problem. Go ahead. Give me one that has black people, that is. Give me one country.
So, Joe, when you were describing the racism that you experienced, were you talking about that one?
I'll happily be racist towards you if you like.
Because you are. How can you be? You're so weird. That
Bless
you're so
your
weirdo.
Can't
heart,
you not
you
be racist towards another white
untrustworthy
person, though?
No, gross. You guys are disgusting. Like you're, ugh. Like just hang
You
out
can't
with
be.
your own sisters. Like,
You can't.
oh, I cannot be around your kind of white out. What kind of white are you? We got an Italian who's not white, and whatever the hell you
Paired.
are.
Cannot be
Whatever
racist.
kind of, whatever kind of fucking backwards ass inbred white mutts
Sound
you.
dumb.
This guy, he's on something. He's definitely on something. He's out there.
No,
Your
the dope
narrative.
thing is that one loves himself,
This
like to
guy's
know
hammered.
where he can love others. You other ones, you are just lost up in your own world.
You're
Why are
talking about
you up
Democrats,
here?
right?
Well, I'm up here because I can actually speak. He actually loves himself to love others. You lot are lost up in your own world to you lot
That
hate
one's.
yourself. That's why you're turning on that's why you're turning on your own kind now. You see it.
Hey, Incognito, this is your buddy.
Because we're not turning on our own kind. You guys are turning on your own kind.
To be
Are we
fair, I
turning on
did
our own
start
kind?
it.
You lot try to make us turn on our own kind, and it's not really working anymore. Everyone's waking up to your
Who are you
bullshit.
talking to?
Sorry for my language on this.
What's he talking about?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Your willful white ignorance about
Oh, he's
everything.
talking to that one. He's talking to
You
that
don't
one.
like yourself. You don't like yourself. It's just simple as. That's why you have to turn on your own kind when they
That
like
one.
everybody. Like
Hey man, I when I see filth, I see filth, right? Like you fucking
exactly.
and your white bullshit.
Sis.
It's very racist.
Yeah, you guys deserve it.
Oh, what? Because
And it's
words
not
hurt you.
racist. Hey guys, it's not racist when you admit that you're racist. If you, as you did, both openly admit that you're racist, you have earned no respect. You
Men, tell me.
like run the tape back in your own brain. Like you openly said you liked being.
Tell me.
Oh, it's embarrassing.
It never happened. He's just goofy.
I say.
He's full of baloney.
Said it. You said I like coming
He's
out and being racist. That's what you said. That's what you said.
coming. You guys are racist.
You haven't given us any examples.
Yes, he did.
This example right now. Are you kidding? Are you guys blind and deaf?
What they're doing is racist. They're ridiculous.
How do you guys know what racism is if you don't if you can't identify it in yourself? You guys are being racist, literally being racist right now.
How am I being racist? You're rage baiting, and then you get people to come up here and
So rage bait, and you bit it. Do you
them
see
and
what you
call them
just admitted to? It was you claiming it was rage bait, and you bit the bait, which means you're enraged. Do you not understand when y'all do that? When y'all say that, you snitch on yourselves.
panel.
You need a job. You need a hobby. You need to get off panels.
I'll make sense.
You listen, you are in complete psychosis, and you are really hurting yourself. You're not going to be able to sleep tonight.
I sleep
Going
very
from
well.
panel to panel to panel to let everybody see your rage and your whiteness, that's desperation, buddy. You sound like you need attention. You need attention. That's what you need. No one likes you. No one's paying attention to you, and now you're upset about it. Your mama's racist, and you're racist, and you're going to raise your kids to be racist.
You are racist.
And you are a honker.
Again, give me a country that doesn't have problems with
See?
black people. Go ahead.
I haven't said one.
Why do they have problems, do you think, Joe, if there are problems for black people? I
Because
think
you guys think you're special.
Say.
You think you're
Say.
supposed to be treated
a lot of
differently.
road,
You think that whitey people are treated better than you. You're full of baloney. You have the same opportunities we have now. This is 2025. This isn't 1950. You guys are living in the past.
That's laughable from your perspective.
Well, and how come if that's the past, you sound like the past? You sound just like the people. You like literally, you guys come up here and you think you're so different, but you say and behave the same exact way as your clan sisters and cave sisters. So I don't know why you guys. Well, actually, I do. It's your white ego. You guys think you don't have any blind spots, but you're showing it right now.
When you talk like that?
You know what it sounds like when you talk? A crow.
That's racist.
Okay. I don't even know what that's supposed to be.
I lived through the 60s, so
Out here being racist, right? And then you're out here being bigoted. And what is that? How does that go? Racism.
Please tell me
how are we being bigoted?
when.
We haven't bigoted in anything. You guys are saying.
Rhyme. You are the one. You guys came in hot and fucking bigoted.
No, we're not. We're nice and
Story
kind.
about how you were a victim in one time. And like Lisa didn't even claim she was a victim. She just claimed she liked being a racist. And then you got buddied up with her, Joe. That makes it pretty obvious.
You guys asked us, have we ever experienced racism? We gave you a legitimate answer. And because you don't like that answer, then don't ask the question. Have you ever been racist against you?
No,
And
Joe,
I
what's
call you a
happening?
stupid
No, what's
question.
happening is you guys are mixing up the definitions of racism with
How?
discrimination and prejudice.
They're all the same thing. They all
They're
equal
not all
to
the same thing.
thing.
Racism is the system in which the oppressed people are the minority, right?
No, it's not right.
People are not the majority. So there's no way that you can be experiencing racism because you are not the minority.
That's a lie. It's not about minority.
That's actually
If
what
you
it
don't
is.
like
It's a
someone
system
because of
of
their color, that's a
oppression.
racist remark.
It's a
There's laws
system of
against that.
oppression. It's
In
a
fact,
system of oppression that you have benefited from and gotten a 400-year head start. So don't tell me about 2025. You have gotten a head start from it, and that's where we are.
If you got in an altercation with an individual on the street and the police got involved and you used a racist remark,
Joe, I have a question for you.
go ahead. But if you get in an
Right. So you actually put your request in. You put in your request, right? And so you obviously had, experiences of racism. Why are you not sharing it?
I just did. I just told you what we're experiencing on your program is racism in itself. You're just not catching on.
No, you're not listening. You're not listening. You put in the request, which means that you had a story to tell. Why have you not told that story?
Not necessarily. I put in that request to see how ignorant you people are. Educate you, but you're.
And when I asked you if you've experienced racism, you said yes. And then you started ranting.
Experiencing on this program right now. The fact that you don't
What
like
did you experience prior to joining the panel?
you to me, I'll be able to tell you. Prior to that, I've same thing. People call me whitey. I don't trust you because you're white. White people are the devil. I've heard them. I've been called the
Shut
devil
up,
because I'm
you
white.
ignorant backwoods cousin humping
You are
cracker.
the same. That one. Shut the.
Oh
That
God,
guy's an
I'm
idiot.
at least actually white. This guy's Italian. What the fuck are you?
What
Show
a
me your
nutcase.
papers.
What a
Show me your
weirdo.
papers, Whitey. Get serious.
What race is an Italian?
Some
Do we
sort
have
of
our own special
European
race now? What about Irish? They have their own special race? What are you, moron or something? This guy's an idiot.
Show us your papers.
What race is an Italian? What race is an Italian then?
I don't believe
Go
you.
ahead.
Do you know why we have? Do you know why we have Columbus Day lies? Do you know why?
Do I know why what?
Yeah. Do you know why? Just say no. It's fine. The reason we have the Christopher Columbus holiday is because like 38 Italians were strange fruited, and they had to find a way to calm down the Italian public that was being treated like black people, and they didn't like it.
That still doesn't explain why you
Why
think
we have that cover story.
You are white. That.
Why do you think Italians
think I
aren't
don't
white
know?
people? What race are Italian people then? What race are we?
Well,
You guys are nuts.
Italian is a nationality. You
What
nuts.
race are we? What part of the race are we?
It's a nationality.
So is Irish, but what race
Those
are the
are
Irish?
nationality. Yes, those are.
Are Irish a part of the white race?
No.
They're not. So who's part of the white race then? No.
Bigots like you who think there's such a thing as a white race.
Oh,
I appreciate that. You guys, your criticism of my behavior is sweet, sweet salve.
Are you saying there's no such thing as a white race? What are you, nuts?
Yes, that is what it is because it's made up bullshit. Unlike indigeneity and blackness, whiteness is not actually a thing.
Have you ever filled out an application where it asks you what race you are? It has white, Asian, black. You ever fill an application? Have you ever had a job, by the way? Have you had a job?
Italian.
I checked white. They don't have Italian as a race. They don't put that in an application.
No, I'm saying that one checks Italian.
Oh, yeah, but the guy's a moron.
This guy's so dumb.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but I have to say it. I have to say it. The white on white crime that is happening on this panel has left me speechless.
Well, I'm glad. I try. I had to make up for being a fucking bigoted jerk off the last time I was in Melanative's Live.
Oh.
What was that, Belisa?
He's racist too.
Of course he is. Against his own kind, too. He's a nut.
Wait, Joe, hang on. So, Joe, could you explain that, please?
Yeah, the guy doesn't even like his own race. He's a nut. He doesn't even think the white people are a race.
So you're saying that...
CB, do you think white people are a race?
Shush. So you're saying that one is racist against white people?
He's insane. Yeah, of course, he's insane. He doesn't even... I don't think he thinks he's even a human. He's a nutcase. CB, do you think... CB, do you think there's a white race? Do you think the white people are a race? Yes or no? Do you agree with
you're a honky.
Okay, there you go. Racist remark.
Very
But the bottom line is, that's not my answer. The question is, do you believe white is a race? Yes or no? You can't answer that because you're ignorant.
Because it's a bigoted ass cultural identity that you guys have.
It is not a true statement.
Do you think black people are a race?
Yes, because they had to have an identity.
So do we. Apparently.
No, because you're an Italian, you non-white piece of crap.
Non-white. That guy's a lunatic.
Serious.
He's a lunatic. Look, you need to get some help.
I love the criticism.
I know you do because you're a narcissist. You're just weird, man. Dude, you need some help. But CB, you never answer my question because you're not tough enough to answer it. Do you believe white is a race? Yes or no? You're not going to answer because you're ignorant, CB.
I will say this: whiteness came from the creation of blackness. So
That's
what
not what I
happens?
asked.
So
That's not
shut
what
up,
I
shut
asked.
up,
That's not
shut
what
up,
I asked.
dummy! You won't even know what I'm talking about. So what happened was in the 1700s, a whole bunch of European honkies, specifically, especially German and English people, came together and decided, well, who's white? And they created whiteness from anti-blackness. Did you know that?
You're doing the same thing with Kamala.
Did you know that? So technically, white is the default.
You're doing the same thing with Kamala Harris. You think she's black. She's Indian. You're doing
Oh my goodness. Hang on. Hang on.
Fucked. Why
Oh,
don't
Hang
you
on.
just get all the way fucked?
Hang on.
you're doing the same thing right now. You're
Lady Mob Boss, why are you afraid to
inventing
join the panel?
blackness.
Joe, to join the panel.
Blackness.
Joe, if you don't shut the fuck up, why are you afraid to join the panel? Don't worry, Nautilus is not here. You're
Harris
safe.
is part of the black race.
Did you not hear me talking, Joe?
Stop.
She's not here. You're safe. So, Valisa, are you gonna answer us or not?
What? Your question on have I experienced racism?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
So, are you going to give examples?
Are you going to take it seriously or are you going to laugh at it?
I haven't even been laughing.
No, honestly, I want to know. Is the
I will
panel
take it
actually going to
seriously.
listen or?
I will take it seriously. And panel, let her get it out.
All right.
Everyone else
So,
stay muted.
and that's fine if you laugh at it, whatever. I really don't even care at this point. Yeah, so I was in middle school going into high school. One of my friends said something rude to a person of color, not anything to do with her race. I think she just told her to shut up or something like that. So I stuck up for her and I was like, hey, because we were friends at the time, me and this person of color. And I told her, don't say that, why don't you just like let it slide or whatever? Don't give into it. Like she's kind of crazy. So she turned on me and then she made a lot of people turn on me. And then they all said that they wanted to cut my hair off and fight me and I got called a white bitch for months and months and months. And it got to a point where they said, why don't you meet us outside? And I said, fine. Because at that point, I said, fine. It's the only way it's going to end. And I did. And I tried to get my friends to come with me. Nobody would. And I showed up by myself. And I'm very small. But I was sick of it, so I did. I showed up by myself, and there was at least 10 of them. And they all said, oh, okay. One of them said, you're not even worth it. And then they walked away. And I was like, thank God, because I thought I was going to die. But then I also thought, I'm at a school, so the worst that can happen to me is somebody's going to break it up at some point. And that's what happened. And
So,
then when I went back, no, but then I will say, when I went back to school after that, they said, I do have actually respect for you that you showed up and you stood your ground and you did your thing.
Sounds like a movie.
That sounds like the fakest laugh I've ever heard. But yeah, so that's what happened.
Oh, did that?
Melanie,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
do I have mafia?
It
I don't
sounds
think
like
so.
you were bullied, Valisa.
So that would just be bullied when they're talking about this color of my skin?
Yep. Yep.
No, okay.
We're insane. Because
drama.
it's the
This
reverse
is why I
happening.
didn't
So,
want
wait.
to
So,
share it.
hang on. I have a question for you, Valisa. Right. So, I just, just to, clarify what you said. So, basically, they were calling you white bitch. They they wanted to fight you, and then when you showed up, they said you're not worth it. Is that right?
Or like you're just saying, oh, for months they said this. Yeah, for months it took up my life. Going through hallways and getting called a white little bitch and
You missed that part of the story, right? Where she called out her black friend or whatever per person of color friend. You called out your POC friend and said maybe you should just not worry about that racist bitch
yes.
being mean to you.
No, she wasn't being racist. She just said to her to shut up or something like that. And she went after her. And then because I stuck up for her, she wanted to go after me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because you did a racism, and then
How
people
was
were
that
like,
racist?
"That's some bigoted shit. Why would you ask that shit?"
How was that racist to be like, hey, like, let it go because she's kind of crazy. Like, she's crazy like that to everyone, not just
Tone police black people.
Okay, so you're still not understanding.
You don't get
She's
to tone
crazy
police
like that
black
to
people.
everyone.
Nobody cares, but you don't get to tone police black people.
Why not?
But she was my friend, though.
Doesn't sound like it. Sounds like you were racist to her, and she told her friends,
we were
and then
friends.
they were like, "There's this racist white bitch," because
They're
that's
not
kind
gonna
of what
get
it
it. These
sounded like
people are
when you
nuts.
told the story yourself.
How did that sound like that to you?
He's a nut. They're nuts. These people are crazy.
This is why I didn't want to tell my
Why are you still up here?
story, and I
You can
don't tell
leave.
my story
You
because
can leave.
this
You
is
can
what I
leave.
get in return.
You can go.
Seen some morons. It's entertaining.
Some moron.
But this is why I don't tell this kind of thing because I knew it was going to get this reaction.
I knew that too.
Oh,
Because
because
It was
It
you knew
wasn't
it was
a
you
racist
don't
bullshit.
like to tell it
situation.
because it's
Exactly.
No, it's not
outrageous.
bullshit. Actually, I dealt with it for months.
10 people to take you down, honey. Please. Save that.
It doesn't. That's why I was terrified.
But Felisa, what you're missing is again, it's not racism. You had girl drama, and
That you caused.
you know what I mean. You got in the middle of it.
That I caused?
You got in the
I
middle
don't
of
think I
it.
caused it.
cause it. This guy's a
You
nut.
minding
He
somebody
caused
else's
anything.
business.
Girls in a group
I thought I
just
was
coming
sticking
around
up for
to mess you up. That's fake. You're a liar.
Yeah, that wasn't racism.
Oh, okay. So I just made that whole thing up.
No,
okay.
no, it's just that you mistook it for racism. It wasn't racism just because she referred to your color.
So for them referring to my color, there wasn't one person. This was multiple.
But racism is again, racism
Yes,
is
I am white, but being called a white
but
bitch and that they were going to cut all my hair off. Do you not think that that's racist?
Again.
Oh my God! How many times? How many times has that
Not
happened?
racist, though.
How many times has that happened this month to a black child? Get
That
the
one,
fuck out!
shut the fuck up, because you sound dumb. Go read a book.
Block as a mod. I would like to get my one.
Oh yeah, you always do
my
this
one
to me,
block
so
out of
go
the
ahead.
year.
Go ahead.
I just want one block melanated for the year, and then I block
It's
nobody
going to
else.
be me.
Yes, it's going to be you, and you know it's going to be you, because I like to block you out of black spaces.
When I went to school, they had integration. I was called a
Melanated. Can I get my one block, please?
Go ahead.
million times.
Don't ever come back in black spaces. I don't have blocking power.
You don't?
Felissa 29. Yeah, you're finna go though, and you're gonna get blocked out of every black space that I'm in. Believe that. You're never gonna be able to speak in them. You weak bitch.
That's racist in itself.
Oh my God.
See your mammy about it.
Go talk to your mammy about it. I don't have a mammy.
A
I have
stank
a
coochie
mama.
one too.
I have a mama, not a
A
mammy.
stank coochie mammy.
You probably don't have one of those. I don't. Where's your papers? Again, Italian man. What kind of white are you?
There's only one white, baby. That's white.
What's
Beautiful,
white?
pure, innocent white. Just like the dictionary refers to it. Innocent, godlike white.
Be pure about whiteness.
Pure white, baby.
What?
Right. So, Mad Goat, can you give us your age and race?
I am 26, and I guess I'm considered white.
All right. Have you experienced racism?
I feel like I have.
They're not going
or
to believe you.
recently during school?
What was that? I'm sorry.
So was that recently or during school?
It was when I was in elementary school, I believe.
In this story, you guys both had this problem. You believe, right? Maybe, believe, maybe. Why are these your like parts of your story?
Duly noted. Thank you.
All right, proceed, Matt Goat.
I don't remember what started the situation. I don't think it was racial that started it. Um, like I said, it was elementary school. I don't know what the deal was. And this someone in my class, a black kid, said he would slap the white off of my face. I don't know if that counts. You guys.
In elementary school?
Yes.
White? I'm confused.
So I think to black people and Hispanic people, I'm considered white, but
It's not Hispanic. It's not a race.
I've you know, I have whiter friends than I am, and they don't consider me white.
So
So
did they slap
Get
you?
yourself up here. You don't want to classify yourself as white.
I
So
said
you're
I guess
white.
I'm considered white.
Did they slap you though?
No,
Okay, because I was trying to see what color you had turned after they slapped you.
crickets. So I'm not here to argue or anything, but I am curious if I said that to this black boy, that I would slap the black off of his face, would that be considered racist?
Of course it
I,
was.
I'm
Absolutely.
I'm asking I'm not trying to argue. I am asking to learn. So please let me know.
All right, so some white on white. Here's what I'll say about that: is that do you
Could
not?
a black person let me know, because you know?
Not a
Oh,
gaslight. You don't really want to know.
So
I'd
you're
rather
tell
I'd
me
rather do
then.
the homework for them. They don't really owe you
I
anything.
want to know. Go ahead and tell us. Go on. You can't answer it because you're racist.
Stop
Why?
interrupting.
Go
Why
ahead,
do y'all?
answer it.
Why do y'all think that y'all have the same experience as Black people? I'm so confused. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all play this disingenuous game?
So I'm a little confused. Like I said, I'm not here to argue or anything, but that one was trying to explain. Is that okay for him to explain your experience?
So, no, you asked a question and he has an answer. Do you not want an answer to your question?
I would like an answer from one of the POCs.
Oh, we're not POC, we're black.
Answered your question. She just answered your question. Pink did.
I apologize. I did not. Yeah, I didn't hear it.
My response was, why do you think that you and Black people have the same experience?
I absolutely do not, and never did I make that claim.
You absolutely do, because you're comparing being told that you're going to have the white teeth slapped off of you to racism.
You don't think that's racism?
It's I hold on, Joe.
I
Just give me a
don't
second. Give me a second, Joe.
know.
I
So
I
my thing,
think
okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
go ahead.
Let's just say you've been bullied, right? You've been getting bullied for the past year by the
Okay.
same person, same group of people.
Okay.
Okay. One day you finally decide to defend yourself and you beat up the bully, right? Did you become the bully? At any point,
I
did you become the bully?
I would say that I would not be the bully at that point.
Okay. So historically, white tea people are the bully in that situation, and Black people are the bullied, right? So if one day a Black person says something to you that you may not like and it has something to do with your skin color, are they now racist?
So considering that
Is
we
a
have,
response to being bullied. If you meet the bully with aggression or defense, are you now the bully?
no, I
No.
already
Okay.
answered.
Okay. So when Black people have been dealing with hundreds of years of systemic oppression due to race, which is racism, and they have responses to it, because mind you, it's never been repaired, it's never been fixed. We're still experiencing racism just in modern times. Are we now racist when we have responses to it?
I believe if it's started by the other party, that's a different race talking about my race. In that case, then
What do you mean if it?
yes,
What do you
it
mean if
is
it started
racist.
by? Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
You don't have a race, right?
This
You have
guy's a
a
fruitcake. He thinks white people aren't a race. He's a fruitcake.
Always come off his mic when
He's a
that one
fruitcake.
talks. Can you be quiet?
Well, Joe, real quick, are you from the United States by any chance? Joe?
It.
I'm from the most powerful state in the union, New York.
Okay. So in that case, you have the freedom of speech, like most people. So it's fine for you to talk. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
Amount.
You lost me on that one,
You don't
crazy.
control this panel.
He sure does. He has been for the last hour. Where you been?
We're
He owns
talking
your,
about Mango. What are you talking about?
he owns your panel. He
We're
owns
talking
you.
about Mango. Can you shut up?
He owns your ass.
Man, shut your fat ass up.
He owns you. This ain't your panel. This is his.
women are talking. Shut the fuck up.
I feel like that one is kind of just trying to get brownie points with
I know. I'm trying to clarify, man.
people.
Listen, when it comes
What is
to
what is
white,
that considered white splaining?
oh, for sure. But that's it, right? But it's better for me to do it than you to put your burdensome bullshit and ignorance on other people, especially the black women on this panel. You're not worth their time to do your homework for.
I've actually run into a similar answer like that pretty often in these types of panels. People say, I don't owe it to you, which you don't. But it's kind of like just coming up here and getting upset at people that may be ignorant to an issue and may not know how to learn about it.
To do with
And
you.
maybe they're here to learn about it. And what's
The
that?
white people something on the panel.
How do you know?
Can y'all give me the time frame when Black people can started being racist? What period did it switch? And we
Since
can
the
start
beginning of
participating
time.
in
Since the
racism.
beginning of time, they've been
No,
racist against their
sweetheart,
own
and
people.
and that's why it lets us know that y'all have no clue what the hell you're talking
Since the
about. You just
beginning
up
of
here
time.
yapping with your hurt feelings, wanting to be censored in a Black space. Y'all are
They,
bored and need something better to do.
they bought and sold their own long before white man got.
Hold on, Joe. I do consider myself to be bored. I don't have anything better to do right now. But, yeah. Do you consider Filipinos to be white?
You could be spending this time actually going to study racism and how it actually functions in society, and look into scholars who actually dedicated their time to studying racism and putting out work for those who don't want to take the time to do it. Since you're so bored, instead of coming on panels with Black people and talking about your fake ass racism stories,
So, for the sake of
it's getting
argument,
boring. It's getting tired. And you know what?
Ask for our story.
I'm so
Ask us our
sad. I'm really
stories.
We
sad that
thought
your
that he had a
classmate.
gotcha.
Right. I'm really sad that
me?
your classmate didn't do what he said he was gonna do. He should have stood on business.
So,
Business.
for the sake of argument, let's say, and I am not this, but like I said, it's for the sake of argument. Let's say I was a cultural studies major.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
So, if I was a cultural studies major,
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Nigger. Let
and
anybody
I
talk to you,
still
bitch.
considered it to be.
Ooh, Joe, who's
Oh,
that
I don't see the
talking?
white people
I just
addressing
told
your
you.
Who's
people
Shut
up
that
up,
here.
bitch.
talking? Who just
Nigger.
I
said
don't see you
that?
see
And
you
I
Oh
addressing
my
your
considered that to
people.
still be
God.
racist.
I don't
Would
see
it
your people
be
addressing your people.
racist at that point?
I don't see you addressing the racist that was just on the panel.
I think you just got rid of them.
I didn't hear you address him. Joe, you've been coming off mic every time a black person talks. I didn't see you come off mic to address him either. Are you mad, Goat?
I just did now. I just got
Yeah,
out.
right. Please shut up.
You have this thing that says, have you experienced racism? You're inviting people to talk about racism. Then we
Yeah.
get out and talk about it. Well, we're not here to talk about
About
that.
the dude that came up here and said the N word.
Well, that's it.
That's what we're talking about.
Well, you're talking about that
And
now.
you and Mad go there and do nothing.
I feel
Because
like
you never hold your own people accountable.
I
And
just
that's the
got on
problem. You
mic
want to
and
come
said
up
it's
here
horrible.
and tell
No,
a fake
sorry.
ass stories of how black people bullied you in school. Child, please.
So why you ask a question if you think all of our stories are bullshit?
Your shit is fake.
So that,
Just to come up and expose the bullshit.
so.
That's why.
Joe,
so that
Joe,
you
I
Why
do
think
can't
understand.
y'all? Why can't y'all ever surprise us sometime? You know, do
Joe, I
something a
think
little
the
different. Learn
reason
a new trick, cause y'all come up here and say the same repetitive stories over
Same
and over
story.
again. The five
so
black
Joe, the
guys.
reason I think they're doing this is because they don't have much control in their
Black
normal
story.
lives.
You guys
5
got the
black
same
people beating up
story.
Everyone stop
everybody.
over
They don't have
You guys
much
are a
talking.
control in their
broken
normal lives, so
record
they
for
come on the
crying out
internet
loud. What are you
and they
kidding me?
open
You're
these
a broken
panels and tell
record.
people they're dumb so that they can feel like they have control.
Oh man, I tried to answer your question honestly, but Joe wouldn't shut up.
But you guys are a broken record, man. Every time I turn around,
All y'all do is cry and play
someone's picking on
victim
me because
on the internet.
I'm
That's all
black.
you
Get
do.
the fuck out of here with
I
your
want white
bull.
to be white again. Stop motherfucking
We're so
complaining
tired of
about
your
shit.
crybaby
All you do is
fucking
get
shit.
online and
Really?
complain. That's all you
We
do.
play victim?
Now all
That's
of a sudden you can,
hilarious.
yeah, you do. All you do is get
That is
online.
When you cry
DEI
about
horror. I'm a
what happened to
victim
your
of
great
DEI
grand.
hire. I'm a victim of affirmative action. I'm a victim of not being able to wear box sprays. I'm a victim because Ariel is a black person. All you do is fucking complain all day long.
You don't even
Victims.
think white people are
That's all you
racist,
are, just
moron.
victims. That's all you keep doing, getting on the
You're the
line.
victim.
And
We're
now you
not.
can all of a sudden experience
I'm not a
racism.
victim.
When? When have you
You're the
been able to
victim.
experience racism? You're
We don't cry.
delusional.
We don't cry the blues.
Please,
You're the
you're
one
all
crying
you
the
do is
blues.
cry all damn fucking
That's
day.
all you're doing,
All you
not
doing. Look at you
us.
been crying since you've been up here
We're not
about you
crying at all.
experiencing
We love it.
racism. Somebody told they gonna smack the white off your face and you're crying.
No, I
Womp
hit the
womp.
I black
Just
No,
keep
that was
I
crying.
smack the black off them instead. That's what I do. Had it
Crying.
in
You
my
wish you
life.
could, your
I
fat
don't
ass. You
think
not
so,
knocking
bitch. I
nothing
don't
off
think
so
nobody.
so.
is what
The only
Joe
thing you
said, is
knocking
that
off is a
racist?
hamburger. That's
I went
it.
through the 70s, man. I fought my share. Don't even.
Right, stop talking.
Is
So
what Joe
Matt,
So
said racist?
1985,
Absolutely.
absolutely it is,
right,
Matt.
right.
Joe
So
can go on.
You're racist.
1985,
Sorry,
well, the
mom.
white
You're
people stopped talking.
racist.
No, you're racist. I'll stop.
Listen here, Milk of Magnesia. Ain't nobody trying to hear a goddamn thing you up here talking about. You sitting up here with these spoiled milk ass talking points. You sound like you're struggling to breathe to get that shit out over there. Let's be clear. Okay, if somebody was to
You're
say they was gonna smack
racist.
the goddamn
Race.
cream of wheat out of your ass, you be mad as fuck. Ain't nobody hearing what you saying, donkey fucker.
Yes,
Go
they
ahead and find your
do.
ass something to do. We don't give a shit about what you gotta say. Okay, y'all got
You're
lips like monkeys. You
racist.
smell like you
Racist.
Say
been
it
outside
again.
all day. All y'all motherfucking come up here with the same goddamn crying
Sing the
point.
blues
We
about your
don't give a
color,
shit, Joe Dirt.
man.
Joe Dirt,
Uh,
go
They
find
hate
you
my
something to do. Go
skin.
find you something to roll
I can't
around
get a
in.
job because I'm
Okay,
black.
go
You're
take a
so
Do you see
bath.
the
full of
That's
shit.
what
prompt?
you do.
Do you see the
Go take
prompt
a
there?
bath. In
Look at
fact,
the
go sit
Can't
out
prompt.
in
take
the
care of my
sun
kids
for
because
about
I'm
10
black.
minutes. We don't give a fuck
Look
what
at
you
the
got to say,
prompt.
Joe Dirt. We don't care, Joe.
Where's your
Joe.
daddy?
We
Where's your
don't care.
daddy?
My daddy is here. Where your daddy? We know
Where's
your
your
Who's
daddy?
your
He
grandfather.
probably
daddy?
in
We
the
know where your
motherfucking
daddy
grave.
Which
is.
one?
As
Which
old
We
as
know
daddy
you
where
is
are.
your
there?
daddy is.
Which
Y'all
daddy
always like
there?
to think people ain't got their daddies. You ain't got your daddy. I bet your
Who's your
daddy is on
daddy?
that
Worm food.
METH. You sound like you on
Your
that
daddy is here.
METH.
I'm
You
your
sound
daddy.
like you snort for a living.
I'm
Go
your
ahead and do
daddy.
something with yourself. Close them
Sounds
them dick
Snaggletooth.
suckers you calling
That's what
them
he
I'm
sound
your
bitches.
like. He ain't
We
got no
daddy.
don't care
motherfucking
about
teeth in
that.
his mouth.
That's why he
I'm
mad.
your
He ain't got
daddy.
none. He got that methitis. That's what it sounds
I'm
like.
your
He
daddy.
got two teeth. Okay,
Who's
you
your
sound like your
daddy?
mama was in the barn within the back there, fucking Mr. Ed or whatever.
Who's your
Go ahead and do
daddy?
something with yourself, bro. We don't give a shit about what you got to
Who's
say,
your
Joe
When they're
Dirt.
daddy?
Joe
losing, they
Dirt.
start
Joe.
going to
Joe. Joe.
insults.
Joe. Joe. Go have a meeting with your right and left hand, because that's the
Who's
only
your
type of fucking
daddy?
action you gonna ever have. Oh, you mad, sir?
Joe,
Go
can
ahead
you
and do
be my
You
something
have
with
the
dad?
yourself.
audacity to
We
try to
don't give a
stand up to
shit,
black
Joe.
folks when you sitting up here crying about black people jumping on
Joe.
you. Child,
Joe,
is.
his
Because
name
you
is
know
Joe.
we'll
His
whip
name
that
is
ass.
Ho. That's why his
We'll whip
name
that
is
ass,
Joe.
and you know it.
Ho.
Who's
Joe.
your
Ho.
daddy?
Joe.
Joe, can you be my dad?
We don't give a fuck. We got our
The
daddies. Y'all
mantle
ain't
is
got y'all
really
daddies because
you,
y'all
bro.
daddies locked up too. They
I
was
could
too
be your
busy knocking
daddy.
your
I
mama's
could be
head
your
between the
daddy.
wall and the wash and dry.
Joe,
That's
I
why
think you
you up
struck a
here
nerve
mad.
with this
You was
one.
a bruise. You was abused,
I
wasn't
know.
you? You sound
I
like you
love
was
it.
abused. You sound
She
like you
took
was
the bait
abused
too. I love
bad,
it.
Joe. We don't give a shit, and you down there. What the
She
fuck is
took the
that even
bait.
that?
Shut
That's
your
what you
fat
look
ass
like.
up,
He got
bitch.
that shit up
She
there.
took the.
Go on and do something
You
with it.
eat
Go
the
brush your
crumbs
teeth.
off your shirt.
Go
Your
brush your
Dorito
teeth.
crumbs off your
Go
shirt.
shave your beard.
We can
Go do
tell.
something productive
Actually,
with
you're
Bet you
your
got
not
life.
on a
We
eating
dirty
don't
it.
care,
shirt right
Joe.
now. Turn your
We don't
camera on,
care,
bitch.
Joe.
I
We
bet you
can
got a
care
dirty
less,
shirt on.
Joe.
You
I'm
Joe
not
He
did.
wearing
do
a
got a
shirt.
dirty
Yeah.
shirt. They
Yes.
don't wash their legs. That's why they be mad. The only goddamn thing that's close to them, they can't go outside in the sun. They got only the closest to the sun they get is a fucking tanning booth. Go ahead and go and do something with yourself, Joe. We don't give a fuck,
I
Joe.
live on the beach,
Mighty Joe.
genius.
Mighty Joe. No lip
Joe,
having
can you be
ass
my dad?
Joe. Smell like outdoors,
Yeah, I'll
Joe.
be your daddy.
Eat a whole
I'm her
goddamn.
dad.
Yeah,
I might
that's
as be
what you
your
are.
daddy.
That's what you is. That's
Okay,
what you're gonna
thank you.
be, Joe. Okay, the planet don't like y'all, Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
I don't
Go
like
ahead,
you. Y'all
Joe.
start
Planet
We
don't
peeling
don't
like
and
give a
black
shit out in
shit,
the
Black
people.
people
Joe.
sun.
are
That's
so
why
Be
we had to
falling
teach
sensitive.
y'all how
apart.
to wash y'all
No,
ass,
I'm
Joe.
sorry. The planet
You
don't like
okay,
black
Joe?
people.
Go find
Sorry.
your
Yeah, the
daddy, Joe.
Caribbean are
We feel
so
sorry for
sensitive.
No,
you,
no,
Joe.
And
no.
up
Yeah,
and
everybody
blistering and
feels
peel
sorry for
starts
you,
getting
Joe. You know
White
start
people
what?
are
falling off in
love.
the
Oh,
sun. It's
Forrest Gump
crazy.
having ass. Go
Sounds
on,
like
what
you
White
guys
about
are
people
you,
are
crying
Biggie?
love.
now.
Life's like
You're a
a box of
mutation.
chocolate,
That's
and
what
you
you
about
are.
to find out what the
White
fuck
people are
we getting
love.
today, Joe.
You
You
guys are
You're a
okay,
crying
Joe?
quite a
mutation.
bit.
You
They
mad,
love
Joe?
white people.
Yeah,
And
they
that's why
are.
your
They
numbers
are
are dwindling.
genetically mutated
Soon
monsters.
you're
Is
not
what
going
the
to even
fuck
be
they are.
here. You'll be an
Big
afterthought.
ass disease
Yeah, how
motherfuckers.
am I
That's
gonna
what
be
you
an
is,
Right,
Joe.
afterthought?
because white
You
women ain't
don't care,
procreating
Joe.
like they used to.
I'll still
They're
think
You
having
about
don't
you,
care,
problems
Joe.
with
Joe.
fertility.
Y'all should have
Your
paid
numbers
attention.
are
Y'all should have listened
dropping.
to your
Soon you
All
won't
right,
ancestors,
even
Joe.
be
everyone stop
here.
over
You okay,
talking.
Joe?
You're drinking. You need to get off whatever you're on.
Yeah, I'm on
Here
what you on,
soon,
Joe.
baby. It's
Who's
over
your
for
daddy?
you,
I'm on
baby.
what you
Them
on,
numbers are
Joe.
Joe.
going down, baby.
I'll
Yeah,
be
I'm on
your
what
I
you
daddy.
do
on,
actually, I
Joe.
do burn in the sun, but then I get
Yeah,
a
yeah,
nice
we know
tan
you
after
burn
it
in the sun
heals,
because it don't like your ass.
Procreating with
Yeah,
y'all.
go on outside and do something.
and then
Y'all
I get a nice
motherfucking
tan
Why are
ancestors
after
look
why
after
are
like
the
they
beaches
sunburn
do.
is
packed
gone.
with white people, not black
That's what
people?
the
Then
hell
why are
y'all are.
beaches packed
That's
with?
why
When
I
I go
call
to
y'all
beaches,
back
all
blue
white
because
people.
motherfuckers.
Ain't even procreating because you have
We
problems
don't
with
give a
fertility
damn.
as well.
We
That's why
don't
your
care.
numbers are dwindling. They've been dwindling.
I'm
They've been
racist.
Soon you're
dwindling.
not
Yeah,
going to
that's
even
why they
be
women over
here.
here trying to procreate with our people.
So why
And
do
I'm
white
glad
people go
they
to
bending
beaches
their
and
back
black
out.
people don't?
No, we don't give a shit, Joe. We don't care,
Man,
Joe.
ABs
How
because
come
their
black
numbers
people
are
don't?
Yeah,
dropping.
How
you
come black
sound
people
like
don't
you
go to
got
They
diseases,
beaches?
had a
Joe.
whole protest come out. You
They
can't
tried to
replace
ban
white T
Antonio
men.
Brown.
Yeah.
How
Listen,
come
y'all are
black people
easily
don't go to beaches
replaceable.
and
You're getting
swim?
replaced right now, Joe. Your race is dying out, Joe. You
Why
sound
do
like
black people
spoiled
don't go to
milk, Joe. We don't
beaches?
give a shit. Go on and find you something. You know what? You are full of negative energy.
He's not
Are
even
you
white.
not eating right? You sound
Why do
like you're
black people
GMO,
not go
Joe.
to beaches? You
Joe,
can't
you
answer that.
sound like you're
He's not white
GMO,
though.
Joe. You got that GMO, Joe? That's
Do
the
black
problem.
people
You
burn?
motherfuckers are genetically modified fuckers. That's what the fuck you are.
Do you
Go ahead and
burn?
find you something to do, Joe. Go
Do you
eat you
burn?
some clean food. Try to eat some raw food these days. You know what I'm
Can
saying, Joe?
Can you get a
Because
Yeah,
you
don't
full
tan?
even
of
cook your
GMO,
food,
Joe.
Joe. Just eat it
That's
raw.
okay, Joe. We
Let's
hear
take
you,
them
Joe.
out fast and
Yeah,
quick.
it's okay.
Can you
We
get
Eat
a
got you,
beef for
tan?
some
Joe.
reason.
We hear you.
Can
That's
you
why
get a
y'all got
tan?
skin flakes. Y'all age bad, Joe.
What's a
That's
tan
what's
look
wrong
like
with y'all.
on
The
you?
older you get, the funkier you get. We don't give a fuck, Joe. We don't
Do you
care,
use
Joe.
tanning lotion?
Joe, Joe,
It
Joe,
sounds like you
Joe.
care
We don't
because
care,
you
Mighty Joe.
speak
Do you
We
wear?
going
don't
off.
care,
Do you
Mighty
use
Joe.
tanning
And I don't give a
lotion?
fuck about
You
you either, God. We don't give a fuck, Joe.
Do you use
Your
tanning
points
lotion,
don't have
girl?
your points don't have no points,
Who's your
Joe.
black
daddy?
woman, old
Go on and
girl.
find your ass something to do,
Girl.
Joe.
Let
Joe,
me
you
let
Girl,
me go
mad?
out of here and come
You
back in with my
upset?
power.
You
Go,
man.
girl.
Go on, Joe. We
Bye,
don't care,
Go,
girl.
girl.
Joe. We hear you, Joe.
Bye,
Go
girl.
ahead, boy. You got it, boy.
Up.
Go ahead. You a bitch made. You go ahead. It's okay. It's okay.
My
We hear
girl
you, Joe.
go, man.
He got skin flakes. Yeah, y'all keep skin flakes. That's why
Where my
y'all age bad. That's why don't nobody like y'all. God made a mistake when he decided to put you fuckers around here with us. Y'all
So
some
that's
caveys.
not
Y'all are from the
racist.
mountains of Caucasus. Not talking to you down there, Wiki.
he be my
Mind your
new
goddamn
girl,
business.
man.
We don't hear you, sir. We don't care about you, mighty goat. Go on
I'd,
about your
I'd
business.
consider that
Go
racist,
smoke
girl.
some. And what does that mean to me? Absolutely motherfucking
Because that's
nothing.
why you're
So you keep
racist.
on
And
talking. Joe,
why are you
are
so
you
upset
upset,
then?
Joe?
If it means
Do you
nothing,
need
why are
Racist.
you
something
That's
to
so
why
do,
I'm
upset?
upset.
Joe? I can tell you what you can go and do, Joe. Go beat off, Joe. You ain't never gonna get no woman, Joe.
No,
You
you
sound
could
like you
beat
ain't
off
got no
Joe.
woman. You
I ain't
sound
Joe.
like you
Don't beat off
mad.
Joe.
That's
I'll
why
beat
you
you off,
mad.
Joe.
You sound so
Thank you.
depressed, need to de-stress. Your hair probably fucking, your hair is the true definition of holding on by a thread. You'll be windmilling fucking with me up in this bitch. Go ahead, Joe. I got the energy for you, Joe. We hear you,
Windmilling.
Joe. Can you say anything else, Joe? That's why you ain't got no
So
picture,
Jen,
Joe.
yeah, they were
Because you're
getting
hiding
upset
behind that
because
Yeah,
someone
this
camera,
is my
called them
Joe.
picture. You don't
We
like
don't
the
give a
way I
fuck.
look?
I don't give a fuck about you
called them
either.
girl.
This send fella down here need to go on about his business because you sound like you go both ways.
That is
Anyways,
my
back to you,
picture.
Joe. Go ahead, Joe. Keep
You
on
don't like
talking, Joe.
You
You
don't
and
like
them
my
certified
picture?
dick suckers that
So
you sit
apparently
up here
being
running your mouth
bisexual
with.
is a
We
bad
don't give a
thing.
fuck. Yeah, that's what I said about you, girly. Go ahead, Joe. We hearing you, Joe.
Damn, girl.
We
Well,
don't give a fuck.
if
Go
you could
ahead,
shut
mud
up for a
duck.
second,
We
see,
don't give
she
a
can't
fuck.
shut up.
You a Marmaduke looking motherfucker, ain't you, Joe? That's why you hiding behind that camera. Your ancestors are part of the Hills Have Eyes, ain't they? That's exactly what the fuck they from. You sound like you do one of them things that they be
Just
doing
let
in
her
the
go for a
movies,
second,
Joe.
Joe. Just let her
Yeah, we
go.
gonna keep going. And you
Just
shut
for
the
a
fuck
second.
up, fat fucker. We ain't here. We ain't talking to you, goat. Go ahead, froggy. Leap. You look like a frog, I bet.
Ribbit.
Your motherfucking
Ribbit.
Kermit the Frog looking at. Yeah, keep doing. That's what you
Ribbit.
do. You sound just like that. I bet
You
you
know,
look like that too. You
Got
keep
my
on going,
mind
Joe.
on my money.
Yes, you
My
are. You
money
are
on
all
my
that and then
mind.
some,
has she
Joe.
taken a breath
We got
yet?
no. I
Depending
ain't taking no
and
motherfuking break.
juice.
Not on your ass and not on that
Yeah, you're the
fucker down there
reason
at the
black
bottom.
men date
We
white
don't
women.
give a fuck, Joe. We don't give a fuck, Mad Dog No
Burn
Good.
you.
That's your name. Your name is Mad Goat No Good. That's what the fuck
You're
you
the
is. That's because you
reason
be back
black
there
men date
bending
white
them
women,
goat
right
toes
there.
down, don't you?
Can you
We
imagine
don't
coming home
give
to this
zero fucks with one
nutcase?
good dot. Joe,
I
Joe,
can't.
Joe,
Can
Joe.
you
I
Go
can't
imagine
find,
imagine,
coming
go
Joe.
home to
find a
this?
Oh my
cow's nuts to
God.
suck on. We don't give a fuck.
Woo!
Y'all have little man dick tendencies. That's what it is. That's why y'all ain't got no motherfucking.
Dick
Y'all can't do
titties?
shit. Yeah, you got little man dick tendencies. That's what the fuck you is. That's why we eating your ass up, Joe. And that's why we talking about you, mighty goat.
I
Go
don't
on
think she
about your
hasn't taken a
motherfucking
breath.
business. We
I
don't
appreciate that.
care. And I'ma still keep on motherfucking talking. And what? I got gas all goddamn day. Just got off work.
Oh,
So
you
I
got
got
gas?
Oh,
time
that's
for
very
you
Let's talk to her
attractive.
motherfuckers.
about that.
I got time
That's
for you
attractive.
victims. I got time for you whiny ass little bitches. I got
You're the
time
one
today.
whining, not
Go
me.
ahead. Yeah, that's what you said. That's what I said. You whining right now. Your ass been
I'm
whining since
whining. I
before I
don't
got
think
on this
so.
panel. All you been doing is talking shit. You talking right out of your motherfucking ass. You and your girlfriend dying now. So you and him need to get together, make like a
Hey,
banana
that's
and
my
split it.
boyfriend. Don't
Totally up
talk
to
about him
you,
like that.
Joe.
Be
It's totally up
nice.
to you, girly man. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't care. We
Sounds like you
don't
do
care.
care. That's
We
why you're
don't
so
care.
upset
We
right
know
now.
you care because you're on this panel. You're in black spaces and you don't know
We're
what the
here
fuck
for a
you're doing.
joke. I'm
So
getting a
guess what?
laugh
We
out of
don't
this.
care. We didn't ask you to come up here.
You're
We
This
didn't
is a
ask you
entertainment.
to
black
be here.
space.
They should have fucking swallowed your ass. That's what they did.
This
You
is my
motherfuckers was
phone.
made in a turkey
It's a
baster.
black space
Your
for them.
mom and daddy made
She's
y'all in a
so
turkey baster.
Those
precious.
are
Y'all
my
wasn't even worth the
Crocs.
friendly fuck. That's why y'all mad. That's why y'all upset.
I
Go on
ain't
to the
mad.
table.
I
Go do
love it.
something with
I
yourself. Go eat right. Go study something. Go do something, bro.
calm
We
people
don't
in
give a
here.
fuck. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. And I can give two fucks and one good goddamn about what you and your girlfriend
Can you
down there at
imagine
the
coming
bottom got to
home to
do.
this?
We
Oh
don't
my
give a shit.
God.
I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on going until I
Wow.
fucking get tired or you get tired. So that's totally up to you, Joe, and
Me
your
for
mighty
some reason.
goat. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. And I'm gonna keep saying we don't care. Stay out of black people business. And you
That's why
motherfuckers
black
won't
people
fuck
are
around and
hated
find out.
because they
That's
don't
why your
care.
hygiene is bad. That's
Yeah,
why water run from
black
your
people
ass.
like to play
That's why you
victims.
motherfucker don't sit up there and use wash rags. You funky motherfuckers. We don't give a shit. We don't care.
You care if
Go
I use a
rub on
wash
yourself. Go
rag or
do
not?
something. Go find
That's a
you
little
something
Black
safe
intimate
to
with
do.
me,
people
You
are
don't
making
raised
you?
to be
around up in here, you gonna
victims.
get your feelings hurt. We don't care. You and your girlfriend need to go on and get together and make like a banana and split because we don't care. We do not care. We don't care. You have no talking points.
He's insane.
Oh,
I ain't
yes,
doubt
I
about
am
that.
insane. I'm glad you recognize it. So if I'm insane, why are you going back and forth with an insane
I'm not
person?
going back.
It
I'm
take
just
an
listening to your
insane
dumb
person to
ass.
know it, but you're
You
responding.
don't
Look
give
at
a
you now.
chance. You don't
Now
give a
you're a
person a
walking,
chance to go
breathing, living
back and
I mean,
forth.
contradiction.
you're
We
responding to
don't
us,
care.
so
We don't care. Look, girly man, I need you to be quiet, okay? You look like you fuck animals for a living. Go ahead. We don't
Damn.
care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Does
Are
the rest
you
of the panel
okay?
care?
We don't care,
I
sir.
like
We don't care.
bestiality.
If you don't want to hear it, get the fuck out. Get out. Go find you something safe to do. You scared? Go to church. Get the fuck out
Symbolism.
of here. Go. I'm gonna need you to
Where
hush.
are you guys,
Okay, you
seriously?
ain't no motherfucking goat. Go on about your goddamn business. I can smell y'all over here. Y'all smell like hot ass and boiled
How's
fucking
that for
bologna.
proof?
Both of y'all motherfucking stink. Y'all probably smell like y'all been in the motherfucking stable all day. We don't care. The host don't even give a fuck about what you got to say. We don't care. Go on and do something safe with yourself. Find
Joe,
you
they
something
not
to
like
do.
us,
We don't
as
care.
they would
Go,
say.
go, go, girl.
They don't like
Listen.
white people. They're
Listen here,
prejudiced.
girl. We done told you, girl. Go on about your business,
You
girl.
just scared
We
all
don't
the other
care,
black people
girl.
away. Look Look at that.
Yeah, they're all
I
leaving
did.
because of
No, you
you.
did. No, you
Yeah,
did.
they
They
can't
let
No,
me
you
stand
didn't
handle
put
my
me
support
in
a
for that
business.
voice.
anything.
We let me
I thought
handle
this
my
was a black
business. We don't care, Goat. We don't care, Joe.
space.
Ain't that funny how y'all names rhyme? Joe and the Goat. Joe
You
fucking
and
the
I are
goat.
the only two
Look at
left.
you. You look like your face got
You
it.
scared
Go on
them all
about your
away.
business, sir. We
She's
don't
black and
care.
she doesn't know how to
We
rhyme.
don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Everybody say it one time.
Goat.
We
There
don't
is no
care.
everybody. It's
We
just
don't
you.
care.
You
Yeah, y'all
nut.
are still here. We're still
There
here.
is no
All three of
everybody.
us. We just cool behind and hanging the fuck out.
There
We
is no
don't care.
everybody.
We don't care. Y'all need to go hee haw some motherfucking way else. We don't care, Billy Bob Goat and his motherfucking friend
Bah,
Joe. Yep, yo, you know what? I knew your
bah.
motherfucking ass came from an animal. You
Ribbit.
sound like you came from an animal. Oh my gosh. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew your mama and your daddy was back there having an affair with Mr. Egg.
The whole
I
panel
goddamn it,
left
I fucking
except
knew it.
for
I knew
us.
it. I knew it. Oh
All
my
your
God. They
friends
was out there
left.
kissing frogs and shit. We don't care, Joe. We don't
All
give a
your
fuck,
friends
Joe.
left the
Who's
We
we?
don't. You see
panel.
them in the
Who is
comments. They
we?
saying we don't care. We don't
There is
care.
no we. It's
We
just
don't
you,
care. Yeah, they
moron.
down there. What, you can't see now, Joe? You blind? Yeah, I can understand that doing all that motherfucking
Unless you're
Netflix shit. You
schizophrenic, which I
sound like
believe
you
you
want to. Yeah,
are.
I'll be that and then some, bitch. We're
Dwyman
still here
cares.
arguing with a motherfucking schizo. What does that say about you, Joe? We don't care, Joe. Anything else, Joe? You want to take your mighty goat on down there with you? Go ahead.
Oh, she's a
I'll wait.
weirdo, man.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
my
such a
dad.
fucking weirdo that you're going back and forth with this
Who's
weirdo.
your
My
daddy?
We
dad is a
don't care.
computer.
We don't care. We don't care. Your ancestors to the left was where the fuck we was. How about that? We don't
How
care.
about that? Cash me
We don't
outside.
care. Mighty go, girl. We done already done told you. Okay, go
Oh,
on
girl,
about your business, girl.
please.
Go on about
Girl, you
your
gonna talk to me like
business,
that? I don't think
girl.
so.
Go on about your business. Y'all mad because y'all want to be a woman and you can't be one.
I
So
said, what
go
bragger
ahead,
blow? She said,
Joe.
what cracker,
We don't
cuz?
care, Joe. We don't care. Take your goat with you. Go on, goat. We don't give a fuck. Mad goat, no good. Uh-huh. Go ahead. I love it. Keep doing it. You sound just like what the
Bah.
fuck you came out of. That's exactly it right there. Keep going. You calling for your mama? Is that the call for your
You
mama?
like that?
Sounds like that's
Oh,
the
you
call
like
for
when
your
I do
mama.
that?
I don't like any of you people.
It
None of
sounds
us
like you
like
do
you
like it.
people. The world don't like you people. We don't care about you
I
people.
mean,
We
my
don't
goat dad
care.
likes me. My
We
goat mom
don't
likes me.
care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. How
Dwyman
about that,
cares.
goat? How about that, Joe? We don't care. You'll get motherfucking tired because I got all damn day. So you go ahead and do it. You pink people get on my motherfucking nerves. You motherfuckers is acid, upset, indigestion, diarrhea, all of that shit. That's what the fuck. That's why they make medicine because of you bitches. You motherfuckers came in here with y'all diseases. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't care. Go cry in the car.
Joe,
Go
the
cry in the
chat
corner.
says you're crying.
We
Are you
don't care.
crying,
Shut up,
Joe?
Trapper. We already done told you to shut the fuck up, girl. We not playing with you. Go on about your business, girl. Go do
Girl,
something with yourself, girl. You ain't got a
please.
tampon or something you need to
Whatever,
change. Go
girl.
on, girl.
I
You
got a
sound
penis with a
watered down. You
tampon
are
inside my
watered
dick
down.
hole.
You're
He's
being
a
watered down, bitch.
nutcase.
Can't
My
nobody. You need a
God.
magnifying glass to suck that little dick, dude. And I don't think anybody want them little cashew or them planters
Oh, I
nuts.
can suck
Go
it
on about your
myself.
business. We don't care. We don't care. Host, do you care? I don't know if you hear me,
No.
but host, I know you don't care. So
They
you go
probably
right on ahead, keep
they
on
probably
motherfucking
Joe's
left.
not
talking.
arguing with the woman. The
We
woman's
don't
arguing
care.
with
Wait, did you just
herself,
Go.
say
maybe.
that you can suck it yourself?
I knew
Yes.
he could bend in half. Girl, he can bend in half. He know how to suck it himself. He an expert. He the only one that can do it himself. Ain't no woman fixing to go down there and deal with that shit. Shit, he the founding father
Not
of
for free,
planters.
anyway.
He got planters nuts. Go ahead. Yes, I know, because you look like a free hoe. Go ahead, bitch. We know. You can't get
That doesn't
nobody
make
like
any
that.
sense.
Anyways, we don't care. We don't care. You trick ass fucker. We don't care. Yeah,
She's
that's all you
insane,
can
isn't
do. The
she?
only thing you getting for free is what you use with your right and your left hand, because that's all you
Uh,
gonna get.
I'm
We know
right-handed.
you get it
I
for
don't use
free,
my
sir.
left.
We don't care. We don't care. Stay out of black people's business. We don't
Here
give a
we go. We
fuck.
got another person
We
up on the
don't
panel. Let's
care.
see
You
what
guys
he has to
invited
We
say.
us.
don't
You
care,
invited white
Joe.
people.
Gone, Joe.
Let's
We
see what
don't
this
care,
other guy
mighty
has to say.
Joe. That's why you got lips like monkeys,
Joe
Joe,
G, what do you
because
got
you
to
don't
say?
say shit, Joe. You got a problem, Joe? Why you up here talking your motherfucking Mayo
How about
talking
Dan N?
points?
You
We
got
don't give
anything
a
to say? You
fuck.
want to shut
Go
this
cook
woman
something,
up?
Joe. Joe, Joe,
Hey,
Joe.
Dan N, you
We
got
don't
anything to
care.
say?
We don't care. We don't care.
Come on,
We
Dan
don't
N.
care. That's why you don't talk. We don't
Unmute.
care. We don't care. We don't care, Joe. We don't care, Joe. And gone somewhere. Get your ass back
He's
on
like a
mute,
little
go.
child. Look
Yep,
at
that
that.
you keep doing that. That's your mama's call. You calling for your mama?
I know you like
I
that.
said that's the code. That's the call for your mama.
Call
Yeah,
for
go ahead and
you.
keep banned, because that's what the fuck you is. We don't care, Joe. We don't care, and we don't care, mad dog, goat, no good. We don't give a fuck. Go on about your business. Go find you something safe to do.
This is
You know,
pretty safe.
And we
the
still
weird part
don't
about it
care,
is he
Joe.
I don't
probably
feel
We
has
like I'm
don't
in
people.
care,
danger.
Joe.
He
We
has
don't care to
people
hear your
actually
fucking
like her in the
voice, Joe. You sound
comments.
like you're struggling. Take your
Anyone that
girlfriend
likes her
on
has got to be
somewhere,
a
Joe.
nut.
We don't care, Joe. We
We
don't
don't care,
care.
Joe. We
We
don't
don't
care.
care.
We
And you mad
don't
because we
care.
don't care. We
We
don't
don't
care.
care. I
That's
know you
exactly
don't
why you
care.
up
We
here.
don't
You
care.
want us to care and we don't care.
We
Mad
don't
dog,
care
please
either.
shut up. You got
We
the
don't
face
care.
only a mother can love. Shut the fuck up.
We
We
don't
don't
care.
care.
We
We
don't
don't
care.
care. Your daddy should have squirted in your mama's nose. That's what the fuck she should have did.
Oh, we
We
don't
don't
care.
Hey,
care.
what's up,
Maybe
dead
you'd have
end? You
been
want to say
something more
something, dead
productive
end?
of yourself. We don't care.
I don't
We
know why
don't
you're
care.
addressing him like he's coming
We
to support
don't
you.
care. We don't care.
No, I think he just wants to hear
We
someone else's
don't
voice.
care. We don't care. Okay, go on somewhere, go. Do something safe, go.
Bah.
Yep, there you go. He calling for his mama again. Somebody get him.
Mom.
Somebody call her. He calling for
Bah.
his mama. He need that
Mom.
goat milk. Go on and get him. Go on and
Mom.
get him.
Give me
He
your
needs some help.
titties.
Oh, we don't give a fuck, Joe. We don't care, mad goat. We don't give a
Joe isn't
fuck.
even
That's
talking.
why your name is a mad goat. You a mad goat. You a mad Billy goat.
She's a
You a mad
nutcase.
stressed
I think
out
she is.
ass Billy goat. Yeah, Joe.
She
We
has
and we
done
know what
everything
you
she
are,
can to prove
Joe.
it.
We don't care. Nobody hears you right now.
Where's
They hear
Where's
me.
the host
They
of the
hear
show? Why don't you
me.
shut her
They
up?
don't care to hear you, Joe.
Is
Go on
she? Is
about your
this?
business,
Don't tell
ho.
me this
Go on,
nutcase is the
Joe. We don't
host.
care. We don't care, Joe.
I don't think
We
she is the
do not
host.
care. We
Where's
can
the
care less
host?
about
Can you
what
shut
you
this
have to
woman up
say.
and have a
Find your
decent
ass. Yeah, she
discussion?
let me up here. And I'm going to stay the fuck up here. How about that? So I can get on your
I mean, it
nerves
sounds to me
and
like the
mad
host
goat
is a nut
goddamn
too.
nerves. And I can go all motherfucking day.
You
I can go
might be
all
I'm
right,
sure
night.
Joe.
you
I know
can.
you don't know what that is because you sound like y'all some 2-second strokers. So I get it. I understand. I totally understand.
It depends on
But
how
we
long
don't
I've gone
care.
without touching
We
myself.
don't care. We don't care. That is the theme song of
What a
today.
lunatic!
We don't care. We don't care. I'll
Come
be
on,
that
Dan.
and
Why
then
don't you
some.
guys get in the
Next, nope,
discussion here,
nope,
guys?
nope, I don't. Nope, I
Oh,
don't.
gee, what about you?
Nobody
You have
cares
anything
to
to
hear
say?
you, Joe. We
You want to
don't
hear
care,
this
Joe.
nutcase the
We
whole
can
night?
care less about what you have to say, Joe. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care.
Come
We don't
on,
care.
Hey,
OG.
How about
squirrel, you
that?
want to make
Gonna
goat
do
squirrel
something.
babies?
Mad go find you a goddamn girlfriend.
Come
Do
on,
something with
OG.
yourself. We
Get some
don't
guts and
care.
you came up on the
We
panel.
don't
Say
care.
something.
We don't care. We don't care. That is the national anthem for black people. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Go wash your ass.
I
Go
think
do
that's
something
the
with yourself.
biggest
Hey,
lie then,
invest in a washcloth.
saying you don't.
Invest in some soap. We don't give a
That's why
fuck.
you're at where
Y'all don't
you're
even
at. You
wash
don't
y'all
care.
legs. Go wash your fucking legs. Go wash your ass. Go do something. We don't care. We don't care.
What do you think? Does she?
And
You
we
think she
don't care,
cares?
Joe. We don't care. Every time you
What do
talk,
you
I'm gonna
think, Mad
fucking
Dog?
talk.
Mad Dog,
We
you think
don't
she?
care,
Mad
Joe.
Dog,
I
you
think
We
think
she
she
don't care
cares.
cares?
That's
about
why
what
she
you got
keeps
to
going
say,
off like
Joe.
I think
Ho.
this.
she
Get
cares,
your goat
Mad
and go
Dog.
on about your business. Go
Mad
on
Dog, I think
ahead.
she really
You take a
Very,
cares.
little
she's
Bo
very
Peep with
careful.
you. We don't give a fuck what you say. We don't care. We don't care. And we don't
Right.
care, Mad Dog. Whatever the fuck you coming up off of that mic to do, we don't care.
Ah,
Well, yep, call your mama. I know. You gotta call her. You
Mom,
windmilling right now. Help him. Somebody call her.
Mom,
He's
help!
sending out a distress signal. Help
Bah,
him, Joe. Get him. Somebody help him, Joe. Your bitch calling you.
bah.
Shit,
You
ain't
need
you his
help.
mama?
Joe, help!
He calling for him to be shepherd. Ain't you the shepherd? Ain't you the sheep shepherd?
Joe, I
Go
need
ahead and
some
get him.
titty.
We don't care. We don't care. Nobody cares about what the fuck you got to say. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next
I think
month,
they had
not
her on
next
speed
year.
dial. They're like, hey,
You
come in here and
motherfuckers
bother these
is,
guys.
we don't care. We don't care.
Right.
We don't
Now,
care. We don't
both
care.
of you, Mad Goat and Joe, stay muted. All right, so Squirrel, can you give us your age and race?
I am 28.
Wasn't that for me?
Yeah, that was for you, Squirrel.
Okay, I don't know who said I am 28. I am YT and I am 44.
Thank you. And have you experienced
Thank
racism?
you.
No, I have not.
Do you
Oh,
think that there is any reason you haven't
congratulations.
experienced racism?
Yeah, because I'm YT.
Haha, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't. I've I mean, for real, I've never had someone come up to me and be like, "Hey, you know, it just doesn't even happen." I don't.
You
I
never
was
saw a
told,
white person experience racism? What you're
Why are you so disrespectful, Joe?
Cause he was raised by wolves. That's why. Shit, he ain't got no respect. One
It's a
down, one
simple
more. I gotta
question.
go. Shut the fuck up,
It's a
Joe.
simple
Mute
question.
yourself, Joe. Do yourself
Have
a
you
favor,
ever
Joe,
seen
before you get down
anyone?
there with your girlfriend, Joe. We don't care, Joe. Go ahead, squirrel.
I mean, the prompt is, "Have you ever experienced racism?" No, I haven't.
Why
But to
not?
be
How do you know?
honest, I mean, I have like a mixture of friends, and the only friends I've also not seen experience racism are the other YT friends that I have.
So are you saying that YT people can't experience racism?
I I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's some great anti-YT group out there that I don't know about, but I mean, I'm talking about from my story in my life. Like, I don't get that.
All right, I was just checking. So, save Skyrim. You give us your age and race.
I'm 40 and I'm black.
Why did you request?
Well, I saw those white guys up here, and I don't really like white people.
That's racism. Duh.
No, it ain't, bruh. Shut your ass up, you white motherfucker.
Oh,
That ain't
yeah,
racism. Okay.
That dude was white as snow.
yeah, that was
Yeah, we know.
a troll. Like, I honestly just wanted to join because if another YT person who came in, and when I came in, it was clear that Joe already like showed, his true colors, and so. But I'm curious to just hear and debate with another YT person who thinks that they have experienced racism for being YT.
Is it
So,
possible you haven't
Joe, I
experienced
was
racism
talking. Joe,
because
I was
you
talking.
enjoy black men?
Well, that was a
Joe, I
weird
think you
question to
interrupted
ask.
the host.
So, Joe, I have a question for you, right? So, when you were in school, what racism did you experience?
Oh God, a ton of it, man. I was in that. When I went to school, that's when they started integration, the busing, and let me tell you something. I ended up going to school with about 80% black as a result. I was called honky, every name in the book. But white people did the same thing. There was a lot of racism back in the 1960s especially. And I tell you right now, it was brutal. It was brutal. So don't tell me that black people can't be racist against white. I experienced it. I lived it. I'm 67. I experienced it. You're full of shit when you say black people can't be racist. Because they were, and they still are. It's a bunch of bullshit. Any human being out there can be racist. Just because you're black and you had a bad history doesn't mean you can escape the fact that you're racist. This is why I try and tell you. I'm not trying to be a jerk off. The bottom line is black people around the world are by far the most disliked group out of all of the human beings.
What?
That's worldwide. Canada, America, UK, anywhere where they have black people always have the most problems in that country. Why? Because they live in the past. They think that they're still oppressed the same way they were in the 1960s, which it's not even close, by the way.
And
Not
see,
even
it's
close.
those talking points that got your entrepot ass picked on. They should have kicked your ass. Oh,
They
they should
should
have
have kicked
rolled
the
your
hell
ass
out of them.
up and hit you right
But
over the
like
goddamn head.
reality,
Black people cannot be racist
black
by
people can't be
definition,
racist
Joe.
at
Now
all.
you coming up here victimizing yourself, Joe. Go
Joe,
eat a
the
goat,
reason,
Joe.
You a
Joe, we already
dumbass.
covered this.
They
We covered
can't
this
handle.
already. The reason why people don't like black people altogether is because of racism, and they don't like us speaking out on their racism. But most importantly, it's mediocrity. See, you guys have always been mediocre and have felt threatened with our advanced civilization. So you guys project some stuff and make things hard for us because you don't like us
What's
as an
advanced about your
individual.
civil?
And you created a system, right?
And
You
they
created a
created
system
that stuff.
that
Tell me
allows you to
advanced.
cheat,
What's advanced?
and makes you believe the things that you believe. You
Right.
have white illusions, Joe. You're in a complete state of white cosis. You don't want to listen to anybody because you're stuck in your feelings. You know what feelings are, Joe? Feelings are what you are feeling right now. You're
Give me
feeling
some black
very
accomplishments.
uncomfortable. You're
Joe,
feeling very
quit
uncomfortable
unmuting
because
yourself.
1985 has
Black
put you in your
accomplishments.
place, and you don't like that. You don't like that at all.
Black accomplishments. Go ahead. Give me something.
So
Dude, we
Joe,
had our
Joe,
own
Joe,
damn
I have a
Give me
nation. Are
follow-up
you
something.
question
Give me
joking?
a
for you.
contribution. Anything.
Joe, I have a
You
follow-up
didn't, y'all
question
didn't
for
do
you.
nothing to help the world. What are you talking
Impulse control.
Complaining. All you do is complain.
Joe, I have a follow-up question
about?
for you.
Man,
So when you were in school and you were experiencing racism, did you ever get jumped?
I did the jumping.
You did the jumping.
Yeah.
Guessing you just don't like the fact you can't bully us anymore. Is that
I
what's
was
going
I
on,
was
Joe?
I was the predator, not the prey.
Yeah, we know you're a predator. That statistics show that you are a predator.
I didn't take no shit. You come into my school, into my
We're
neighborhood,
taking
we'll
shit
talk,
right
we'll
now,
push your shit
Joe.
around, we
Your
shove it up
motherfucking
your
ass
ass.
was definitely
you
the
don't have a
predator. You look
neighborhood.
like the predator, I bet. That's where they got the movie inspired from, The Predator. That's exactly what it is, Joe. You wasn't beating up shit but that meat of yours, Joe. You couldn't jump a motherfucking fence, Joe. You can't do shit, Joe. You 70
He said
something
you
years
one of
old
them
still talking
guys.
that victim ass standpoint. Gone, Joe. Eat a slice of pizza, Joe. Ain't
Piece
nobody
again?
scared of
Oh
your
my god.
old decrepit ass now, Joe. Probably got a handicap sign on your balls right now, Joe. Go on and find you something to do. Go find a senior citizen club or something you can join. Go play bingo. Whatever motherfucking shit your people fucking do, we don't care, Joe. We whooping your
Black
ass
people
now,
play
Joe.
bingo, not
Y'all
white.
fucking around and finding out now, Joe. Now we doing the slapping, Joe. Now we
Slapping,
fucking
not you're
beating your
slapping
ass, Joe.
yourselves.
We Django in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We Django, and your motherfucking ass gonna
You're
get beat. You have no points, Joe. Go on about your business. You sound
you're
like you got
slapping.
beat up a lot, Joe. I don't believe, Joe, for 1 second, Joe, that you was the one doing the whooping. I believe your ass was getting whooped. You tired, Joe, yet? I told you sounded like you were struggling. Now I know what your age is or whatever, so that make perfectly fucking good sense. But ain't nobody, you ain't whooping shit, Joe. You can't whoop shit, Joe. You're sick, Joe. Go help yourself, Joe. Go do something, Joe. Don't you got exercise something you need to be
You're
fucking
sick.
applying for,
You're
Joe?
nuts.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing just what your ancestors taught us to do,
Again
Joe.
with this
And that's
nutcase.
talk shit, Joe. And you mad because we do it better than you, Joe. Go on somewhere, old Joe.
Caesar.
Go on, mighty Joe. I know you like to think that you was beating
So
ass predator. Go on, do something, Joe. We ain't hearing
so
that, Joe. We don't believe it, Joe. We don't believe it. You sound like you was
get
getting
some
bullied a
ways.
lot. Let you tell it, you was getting bullied. We don't care,
Hey,
Joe.
can I say
Okay, we're
something?
Oh,
back at this. Yeah,
Can I
go
say
ahead, Keith.
something?
Go ahead, Keith. Go ahead, baby.
Can't say anything until he's introduced. And also, there's another guest up here as well. Keith, what's your race and age and
I'm a
pronouns?
well. I'm American. So I'm Black American. You know what I'm saying? I'm ancestors
Keith, Keith,
came from the
Keith,
south.
Keith, Keith.
What
Race, age, and pronouns.
pronouns. You want pronouns
pronouns?
now?
What you talking about? Pronouns?
Getting weird again.
What's pronouns? I just want to make clear what's pronouns.
He, she, they, them.
Oh, I'm a he. I ain't no she. I'm a he.
What's
I'm
your
a black.
age?
I'm.
Oh
A,
my
I'm. I don't.
God.
I
What's
don't
your
like.
age?
I'm 48.
What's your thoughts on the topic?
All I'm saying is this: black people cannot be racist. Race came to us. We did not invent it. So we only throwing back what was given to us.
Shit. Who was racist?
Man, I was. Man, You don't think I was in school back in the day and the little white tee boys knocking books out of my hand, and I'm a little boy. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting race all thrown at me all my life. Even when it comes to jobs,
So did you
I have
fight back?
white tee
Did you
people
fight back, or were you a coward?
get me fired because they don't like the color of my skin.
Or because you
You know how
sucked at
many
your
jobs
job?
I lost because a white tee person didn't like me?
Because you sucked at your job.
Nah. They just hate because I
You guys
work
bitch
better than
about
them
everything.
and I smell better than them. So thing about it is, you need to shut your mouth because you don't know what
About
the heck you
everything.
talking about.
That's why
Black people cannot be
you do something,
racist
because
at all. That's your stupid
you look after
that's
yourself.
your stupid
You're
self
a lucky
talking
guy
that
because you.
shit. That's all. That's all. See, that boy, he getting on my nerves. He
You
need to
got
be
fired because
slapped.
you suck.
Your mama
Right,
suck.
right. So, Dax, give us your age and race and then your thoughts.
I'm sorry, I had to blank for a second. 45 and foundational Black American. My thoughts are
What are your pronouns?
not of Joe. My thoughts are not of Joseph, and reading the prompt again just to make sure. No, these folks never experienced racism. Again, well, not again, but I live in Boston, so it does not matter the decade or the century. Racism still exists around this place, and it's systematically deep since 1630. And I attempt to bring it to them as best as I can because, as a true Bostonian, I do have a revolutionary spirit. And what they think is only for them, I too have.
Complaining about if you.
All right, right. Sorry, he interrupted. He can't help himself. Okay. So, Liz, can you give us your age and race, please?
I'm 34 and I'm white. I have not experienced racism. I just had a question for Joe.
Okay.
Just I don't know. It's not actually a question; it's a statement. Has anybody watched that Netflix series called You with the guy
Oh
named
yeah.
Will? If you listen to Joe's voice, he literally sounds just like this dude, the Predator.
How are you gonna do my guy Penn like that?
Is it possible you haven't experienced racism because you date black guys?
Joe, shut the fuck up, you inglorious bastard. Ain't
I'm
nobody
just
fucking asking
asking.
you no question. You going to get
It's a
your
nice
decrepit ass
question.
on somewhere.
I think
Ain't
you
nobody
look like
listening
your
to you,
type.
Joe. She right about your ass, Joe. You sound like you farting to come out dust, Joe. Go do
You date
something. Shit, go
black
change your
men.
goddamn depends or something, Joe. We don't give a fuck about what you got to say.
No, honey, I
Yeah,
don't
you date black men. Yes,
think
you.
I've actually never dated a black guy, to be honest.
He mad because a black guy got a
No
better
way.
chance
You're
at
their
getting
type.
you than his decrepit ass do. Go on somewhere, Joe. Go beat your
You're
meat
their
and do
type.
something. Find you something safe to do. You a spoiler alert. That's what the fuck you
They
is.
like
You probably look
overweight
like
white
that
women.
scream mask, nigga. You a fear factor, motherfucker. Ain't nobody listening to you.
Love
Okay? You a
overweight white
twisted
women.
heist, motherfucker. We don't care. Okay? Go
I
on
mean,
somewhere.
if I
Baby
had a
got back.
choice to have to date a black guy that likes overweight fat women and then a prick like you, I would pick the black guy.
Okay, goddamn it,
No,
every
for
time.
what?
Shit, he
I
got
believe you.
strong meat.
I
Just
Shit.
believe you.
saying.
Joe get into a piece of coochie, his ass gonna fall out after 1 second. You gotta put it in, you're gonna catch a stroke. That's it. Go on somewhere, Joe. We know you ain't had none in a while. It's all right. It's
That's
okay.
all I wanted to say. His voice just so reminds me of Joe, and I know some people really love Joe in the movie You, but his whole vibe just screams that.
Well, we don't love
Very
this Joe.
lovable.
Joe a itchy ass. That's what the
Oh, I
hell
know.
he is. We don't care about him.
You can call me
That's
lovable
all
or
that
Yeah,
hateful.
that's what the fuck
supremacy
I
man,
said. Go
man.
on
That's all that
somewhere. You a
supremacy
spoiler
man,
alert.
man.
We don't give a fuck.
You need to go ahead on somewhere. Go
What
take a
happened to fat
bath or
ass?
something. You
What
know you
happened
in
to
there
fat ass?
stinking. Smell like a caveman and stuff. Go take a bath or something.
How y'all
Quit
doing?
smell
Where
like
fat ass
dog when you
go?
get out the shower. Puppy chow.
Fat ass go.
Puppy
Joe,
chow.
nigga, who you got the nerve to call somebody fat ass and you up here sounding like the Conjuring? Get your ass on some
Joe, you don't
goddamn
even got
well,
no
Joe.
fucking
We don't
profile
care.
picture, Joe.
Hell, you mad because her fat ass wouldn't take your old ass. How
Where
about
does
that?
fat ass go?
Joe,
Shit.
there are two
Hey,
black
your
men
own
up
woman
here,
don't even
and
want you.
and
That's
you're only
crazy.
focusing on the women. What the fuck is up with
Joe,
That's
that?
you
because he
talk
want to
about
be
people
one.
being fat. You don't even got no profile picture,
This
Joe.
the
You probably
most
got your
attention
shirt
Joe
off.
will ever get
Nigga, I'm
from
the
Two
me.
only
black
man.
men, and you ain't say shit to us,
You're,
but all of
you're,
a sudden, once the women say something, you gotta speak your mind.
the
That's
only
because
You
he
a
man.
can't
bitch.
handle a
Shut up.
real man.
The only real
Shit,
man that's
Joe, you
strong enough
sound
is
like the
me.
Krampus. Y'all seen that movie Krampus? That's Joe.
Yeah.
How
Joe
you a
is the
man and you was
Krampus.
sucking throat goats
The
glizzy?
only man that is
How
strong
are
is
you a
me.
man?
You ain't no man. You're a little boy.
Shit,
I'm
you
I'm
a
ain't
more
no
of a
boy.
man
man,
than you.
obviously. You won't
You a
talk
Your
to a
mother
boy.
real
thought I was a
man.
man
You a
before I
boy.
booted her ass out.
You a boy.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not a
no
boy.
man. You a
I'm a
Yeah,
grown
you
boy.
a
man.
boy too, Joe. You a
I'm
boy.
much of a man. I could tell you where I am, and I could bet you that you
You a
won't show up.
boy. You a
Joe, you
boy.
probably
Joe,
I'm
smoke
a
we
coke
boy.
changing
good
your
around
name
me.
to Joe Cupcake. That's
You
what
ain't
the
got
fuck
no
we
man.
Joe,
changing your name
Joe,
to.
you're a
What?
mix.
Huh?
You're a mix.
I'm a
You
mix. A
smell
mix
like
of
old
Yeah,
what?
cook
you're,
around
you're
me.
not you're not a mister. You're not a miss. You're a mix.
Yeah,
Oh,
Joe
well,
smell like boiled onions
you a
and
boy.
fucking bacon fat. That's what
You
the
my
fuck he smell
boy.
like.
He probably over there sitting in some panties and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You my boy.
Probably
Got
playing
food
with his
all
nipples
up in
with his
his
shirt off.
goddamn goatee.
Go
Nah,
team.
he's still laying next to Mad Goat going off,
Yeah, that's
while
what. Yeah,
Mad Goat
there
is
you
trying to
go.
get him off and telling him to come on. I
Joe,
won round 3.
Joe, how many DUIs you got? Let me know.
You my boy,
Cause Joe
man.
Joe like that man meat. Well, he
Hell
like
yeah,
that
he
goat. He
do.
like that
You
goat
my
Right.
meat.
Can you
boy.
guys mute?
You,
Mute. Mute. You too, Joe. You're not special. So 1,000. Can you give us your age and race?
Yeah, 18 and white.
Right. Have you experienced racism?
Me personally, no, I have not. I do not believe that white people can go through racism because racism is a systematic thing. Through history, it's been known that white people have treat black people bad. You know, if you see it now, they lock up more black people than they do white people. You know what I mean? Uh, that's me personally how I see it. But I do feel like black people can be prejudiced at sometimes. I don't believe that they can be racist because in order to be racist, you have to be at the top of the pyramid for power. But yeah, that's my opinion.
Dude, what kind of neighborhood you grow up in? You don't sound white. You grew up around a lot of black people, no
I
doubt.
grew up in North Baton Rouge, Joe.
You grew up in a black neighborhood, no doubt.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Exactly.
did. And so what? What
I'm just
about it?
saying, you're going to tell me you live in a black neighborhood and not one person called you a honky? You're full of shit.
No,
You're
no,
full of
Joe,
shit.
Joe,
everybody ain't gotta be where you at, you fucking rodent. Don't nobody, you by yourself in this,
Joe. I
Full
Joe.
grew
of
up, Joe.
shit.
Let me tell you this, Joe. I
Yeah.
grew up with more black people than I have white people. Okay,
You
and
sound
in
it.
my listen, shut the fuck up. Let me talk. In my personal experience, black people have been more kind and patient and this and that than white people. And
Because
you
you're
are
one
an
of
example.
them.
No, shut up. Don't interrupt me. I came up here to talk. Shut the fuck up. Let me
Because you're
talk.
one of them.
Just like you ignorant. You just ignorant, bro. I don't even gotta say it. I'm not trying to take. I'm not trying to act black. Nothing. No,
You
nothing like
are
that.
acting
Okay,
black.
I'm cool with what I am, and I'm, But you ignorant. I'm white. I'm cool. You white and you ignorant. It's two different things.
You're not white.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Joe,
Yes, I
you
am.
mad because he more of a nigga than you will ever be. That's why you
Exactly.
upset.
Thank
That's why
you.
you mad.
Thank
Go on
you.
somewhere, Fred
Exactly. But I don't
Flintstone.
want
We
to
don't
say
give a
them
fuck about
words.
that shit. You Rick and
I didn't
Morty
want to
looking
say them
motherfucker.
words.
We don't
But
give
you're
a
right.
damn. Go on somewhere. Get a
You're
Oh,
funny face
one
100%
on
more
or
right.
two.
thing.
But I
One
didn't want
more.
to say
Shit,
them
take that
words.
shit up. Go cry in the car.
You
Joe.
took
I
the
got a
words
Hell, we
right
question.
don't
out of
give
my
a fuck.
mouth.
Joe, listen.
Shit.
You
Joe, can
took
I
the
say
words
something?
right
Look,
out of my mouth.
Shit, you mad because
Joe,
Perfect.
he
Joe,
more of
That
a
was
nigga than you will ever
perfect.
be.
Call him
That
stupid.
was
Joe,
Yeah,
let me
go
say
on
perfect.
something.
somewhere, Skechers. Go on and put on your goddamn, what's them damn shoes them old people be wearing? Go on
You
and put
took
on
the
them
words right
orthopedic
out of
shoes and go
my
get your
mouth.
ass on somewhere,
Man, Joe, Joe, go put on your
We don't
goddamn Jesus
care,
smile.
Joe.
to
This
go
woman's
cook
a
that
mind
goddamn.
reader.
Yeah, go
You're
on
a mind
somewhere.
reader. She's a mind reader. Wow.
Shit, I sure am a
Joe,
mind reader. I'm reading your
wait.
funky, dirty, stinky,
You took the
decrepit,
words right out of my
dog
mouth. I don't
smelling
want to say
ass.
it
Look, can I
though.
say something real
Yeah,
quick?
he
That's what
was a
it is.
golden girl back in the day. That's why he mad.
Look, I
It
can say
wasn't
something real
Joe.
quick. So, Joe, when you said that pronouns are stupid, that's the most dumbest fucking ignorance thing. Everybody has fucking pronouns. I get the they, them, and all that shit. Everybody has fucking pronouns. When you refer to somebody, you say he or him, or she or they. If she's a female, you say she, her.
No, I
If
don't
he
ask
is a
someone, hey, what's your
male, you say
name? What's
he,
your
him.
pronoun?
Everybody has fucking pronouns. Plants have pronouns. Everything has fucking pronouns. When you refer to it's common fucking
But
grammar,
nobody
Joe.
asked for
It's common
pronouns.
grammar. You're ignorant.
You don't go up to a person.
You ignorant. You got like 3 chins, Joe. Stop fucking talking to me. You got crust in your belly button
You
and you
don't
digging
go
in
up
your
to
chin
someone and
and
ask for their
shit. Getting
pronouns, like
lit
a
out of it.
moron.
All type of shit. Stop fucking talking to me, Joe. Go get your goddamn prostate exam. Stop fucking talking to me, Joe. You don't
Listen,
even got no
boy.
fucking profile picture, Joe. You talking about people
What's
fitting
your
this.
pronoun?
You
Your
don't
pronoun
even
is
got no
boy.
profile picture, Joe. Show what the fuck you look like.
You're a boy
You
boy.
look like Chris Farley and shit with your stupid ugly ass. Come on.
You're a
Yeah.
boy boy. You're a boy boy.
Come on,
That's your
Joe.
pronoun, boy
Sagging
boy.
nuts. His sagging nuts having
What's up,
ass.
boy boy?
Nuts hang down to the floor having ass. Tie your
What's
nuts
up,
in a
boy
knot
boy?
having ass.
Ugh.
What's up,
What's up
boy
with
boy?
you, Joe? I
What's
can go
happening,
all
boy
day,
boy?
Joe.
Oh
I can go
shit!
all day, Joe. I can go all
You
day.
can't
You ain't
beat
never experienced this type
1985.
of
She's
shit
got
back
a
in your
mouth.
day,
No, you
Oh
Joe.
can't beat
shit, Joe, go
You ain't
1985.
clean
never
that belly
experienced
button
this
out,
type of
bro.
flaming back in your day,
You
Joe.
can't
Joe, you
beat
smell like old cook
1985.
ground beef
Sorry.
with your stupid ugly ass. Come on, Joe.
One
What's up
don't
Funky
with
fix
it?
Joe.
enough.
Funky Joe.
What's up with it?
Funky
Hot
Joe.
This
hog head
motherfucker
cheese smelling
windmilling.
ass. What's up with you, Joe?
Oh my god, I gotta
What's
follow
up
you
with you, Joe? Black
1000.
and mild eating ass. What's up with you, man? You can't even
85, you
talk,
still
Joe. You
got him.
stunned. You stunned. You can't even talk. You just in
85,
shock
you
right
still
now.
got him, baby. You still got him.
You're just in shock, Joe. And it's
He's crazy,
okay.
but that's crazy as 85.
And it's okay. You 85, you know,
He's
all
not
your
as
friends
crazy as
dead and shit.
85.
Your wife probably
He's
dead and shit. Your
85.
wife probably dead. You sad and you
Oh,
alone and you just
1000.
want to hate on black
You
people. I
got
get
that
where
one,
you
my
Nah,
coming
man.
from,
You
85
Joe.
still
got that
got you,
one.
baby. 85
Yeah,
still
there's
got
something
you.
wrong with him because
Something wrong
he
with you,
got a
Joe.
problem.
I don't know if you
He
done
got a
lost your
problem. He
house in a
got a
divorce
straight
or whatever.
problem.
You too
85 still
bad. You
got
want to
you,
take it
boy,
out on
boy.
black people. But goddamn, Joe, you need to get your life together, homeboy.
You
Fuck.
ain't black, you're white.
That's okay. I'm not trying to be black. I never
Yeah,
said
you
I wanted
are.
to be black. I'm cool with being white. I'm not ignorant and white.
You're
You're
not
ignorant
white,
and
you're
white.
black.
That's
You're as
okay.
black as you can
I'm
get.
not trying to be black. I am
Yeah, you
white.
are.
I am from the
You
mountains
are
of
not trying to be
Caucasus.
white.
I am
You are
from the
not
mountains
trying to
of
be white.
Caucasus.
You are not trying to be white.
I am from
No
the
way.
mountains
Man, I
of
feel like I
Caucasus.
get I give that dude respect. You know what I'm saying?
Real,
Because
Thank
for
you.
real.
he know where he come from. And hey,
He has
I
me
can rock
crying.
with
Like,
him.
bro,
I
my
can
my
rock with
stepdad.
him. But
Listen, bro,
Because
my
he's your
with
stepdad
brother.
Joe
played
punk ass, I would drop you in the dirt somewhere,
real
man.
talk. Like this is shit. This is shit people get shot over, Joe. Like if you came to Baton Rouge and you said that shit to a black person, you would get switched down, Joe. I'm being
You
so
look
dead.
like
You would get 15
you
bullets
been
put
with
in you in
that
5 seconds,
crew that
Joe.
be coming around.
Man, Joe, you just need to go ahead and take a nap, man. You need to go
Boy,
take you
boy.
some Geritol or some shit.
Joe, if you
You need
don't
You
to
be
get
go
your
lay
walking
Hey,
down.
around with that
hey,
white hat
hey,
on,
hey,
don't
y'all
you?
remember the old man off of Courage the Cowardly Dog? Stupid dog, you make me look bad. That's Joe. Joe, the old
Yeah, that's
man off of
Joe.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
yeah, I make you look bad too.
Stupid dog, you make me look
Make you
bad.
look bad
What's up,
too.
boy, boy?
What's up with your man Mojo Jojo looking ass? What's
Are
up
there
with you?
any other men on this program? Am I the only man here? Come on, give me a real man. Not
Nah,
these little
you a
goofy
sissy.
guys.
That's what you are, a
You
sissy.
little
You
gay
ignorant,
guys. Give me
bro.
a real man.
You a sissy.
Give me
Just
a
like
real
your
man. There ain't no
ancestors.
real man up here
Sissy.
except for me. I think
You
the other
probably
real man is
you
probably
probably you probably you probably
1985.
over there getting it on
1985
with
is
your
probably
dog,
the other
ain't you?
real man on this
You over
planet.
there getting it on with your dogs and cats, ain't you?
I
Because
think
you ain't got
1985
nobody.
is probably the only other man on this panel.
That'll feel you. That's what you
And
about.
you right. I'm all the man that you will never fucking be, Joe. You right.
Exactly. You're a man. You're the man.
Shit, I know
You
that.
can't be a
Shit,
man.
I'm
What the
good. I'm
hell?
good with that. At least
You
you
can't be
fucking
no man.
recognize. At
You're the
least you know
man.
this man will bust your ass upside your
No,
goddamn
I didn't say
head,
that.
Joe.
I didn't say that. I just said
Joe,
you're
your
more
dick don't even
manly.
work no more. Shut up. Can't even put nothing in no pussy. Shut up.
So how do you guys like how Trump is
Shit,
doing?
I
Is he doing a
told
great
y'all he got
job?
a handicap sign on his balls.
There you go.
You guys love Trump?
I think Trump's
Ain't nobody
stupid. I
talking
think
about no
Biden's stupid. I
Trump.
think all of them stupid.
Well,
I
you
Fuck
feel
think
him
like
he's a
too,
just
racist,
his
don't
orange
you?
peel looking ass. Hell, we know you a Trump supporter,
Dr.
Joe.
Phil looking
Shit, we
ass.
don't give a fuck about that annoying orange
Ain't
Do
looking
nobody
you,
care
ass
about that
motherfucker.
orange
do you
that
think? Do
orange
you
Yeah,
think
looking
fuck
your
Trump.
person,
He
man.
ain't
We
do
gonna
you
don't
think
care
save you
your
about
out of this
him.
one. I'll roast his ghost smelling ass too, goddamn
do
it.
you think your king is a racist?
Your supremacy just sends you so high, don't
Do
it?
you think your king is a racist?
We are
No,
kings.
no, no.
Kings and
You ain't
goddesses.
no
What are
king.
you talking about?
You're not even a prince.
You ain't nothing but a
You're
dog
a
with
servant.
animal DNA.
You're my servant. Bring me my
So what are you
coffee.
talking about? You ain't nothing but a
Whoa, that
dog with animal
hey
Go
man,
give
DNA.
me my
Joe just being
coffee.
racist at this point. Y'all might as well.
Go
That
give me
boy
my
said you my
coffee.
servant. That's just racist.
You don't know you got animal DNA?
Where's my coffee?
You got animal DNA, buddy.
Joe,
That's why you kiss animals in the mouth. That's why you
You
let
like to
them lick
fuck
you all
dogs,
he the
over the
Joe.
spawn
place.
of Georgia the jungle.
But I do like my coffee black, so make sure you bring it black.
White pasty ginger guy.
Joe the
Yeah,
type
Joe,
of
where
white
dude to
you
be
old
like,
come
I'm
pasty.
not
from?
racist, my shadow's black.
Where's my coffee? So you guys don't think Trump is a racist? At least we're agreeing on
I feel
that.
I'm
like
trying
all
to
of
change
them
the
racist. I
subject.
feel like none of the presidents are good for the country. I feel like it should be a new president, no Trump administration, no Biden administration, no nothing. Fresh start. Come a person who has good ideas, who wants to do something good for the
That would be
country, who
me.
actually
So you gonna
cares.
vote for
Listen,
me?
listen, let me talk. A person who actually cares for the country, who isn't out here starting wars and doing this and sending money out and all that type of shit. It needs to be a new president, no Biden, no Trump, no to be a new president, no Biden, no Trump, no none of that. RFK should have been president. That's how I see it.
Are you gonna nominate me then?
Ain't nobody nominating you, yo stupid, ugly,
You
long
just
nipple
gave
having
my
ass Joe.
persona. You
He
just
ain't
gave my
got no
persona.
nipples.
You just gave my
He
persona.
ain't got no nipples.
Oh man, you're not gonna vote for
2+2
JoJo?
don't know what to do, having ass
Long
bitch.
titty, no nipple having ass bitch.
JoJo for
You
president.
stupid bitch.
Get my coffee.
Cross-eyed, crying down your fat foot ass bitch.
Go give me my coffee. Where my coffee, boy?
Something else. It didn't hit the first time.
I didn't. I'm looking here. I want my coffee. I'm thirsty.
Then go get coffee.
You go get your ass some fucking coffee, Joe. You ain't got no fucking servants
What do I
around
have
here.
Motherfucking
servants
cup of that
for?
Folgers you got in that
Shit, don't
dirty ass
spill it on
coffee
yourself
machine.
when you get it.
Go cook
What
Shit.
do I
something
have
out of that
servants
dirty ass
for?
coffee machine you got sitting in your 1 bedroom studio apartment with 5 fucking dogs in that bitch. And
No, he ain't got
I
5
bet
dogs.
they
He got
fucking
10 cats.
yeah. No, he probably got dogs.
Shit.
He sound like he got dogs.
I don't have dogs. I
No,
have
he can't
dogs.
have dog. Hell, he is the. You right, because he the pussy all by
I
himself.
have
You absolutely
dogs, not
right.
dogs.
He the
I
cat
don't have
all
a
by
dog.
himself.
You like to
What's
be
a
racist,
dog?
huh?
Yeah, you the
What is
dog,
a
nigga.
dog?
Shit,
What's a
bow
dog?
wow, motherfucker. Oh, that's you, bitch.
What's a dog? How do you, how do you spell dog?
You a
Doge.
beast.
Shit,
That's
Dog.
what
it's
you
spelled
are.
Joe, motherfucker. Shit, that's how we spell dog.
You a beast.
Joe.
Oh,
Shit.
you pronounce it
Obey
right.
your
There you
master.
go.
Sit,
You pronounce it in
lay,
English.
stay, be quiet,
You are
You
the
hush.
pronounce
beast
it in
of the
English.
earth.
I like
That's what
that.
you are, the
Yeah.
beast of the earth. That's what you are, the beast.
A funky one at that. Probably look like a naked mole rat over there, don't you,
Now, how
Joe?
many of you have dogs? You
Shit,
all
we
have
looking at
dogs?
one. We got one on the panel. Dog, mighty dog.
1985, you're a
But
dog?
Dog.
Joe sleeps with his dogs though.
Joe, do you
He
smoke
sleeps with
crystal
his
meth? It's
dog.
just a genuine. Do you smoke
Okay,
crystal
I
meth,
said
Joe?
that earlier because he got the mid talking points. I told you,
Joe, Joe,
yep.
Do you smoke meth or crack or do you do K2? Like, what do you smoke?
He do all of the above, goddamn
What
it.
do you do, Joe? You going silent? I know you an addict of some sort.
I
You
smoke
sound like it.
boys.
Sound like you got 5 teeth in
I
your
I
smoke
head.
bet
you.
you
Sorry,
do.
bro.
I
You
smoke
couldn't
you.
smoke
I
your
smoke
ass
you out
out
of
of your damn house. Go on somewhere, Joe. Joe, this ain't what you want, Joe.
conversations. That's what I smoke.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
probably
ain't doing shit,
No,
Joe.
you
No,
probably
you
a
I've been
smoke.
little
kicking your
predator
asses.
in your little town. That's
I've been
what
You
you
smoke
kicking
that
your
are.
crack
asses for
rock,
an
Predator.
hour
Joe.
now. I've been kicking your asses for an hour
Yeah, you
now.
know
My
what,
God.
Joe?
You a
Joe,
predator.
you know
That's
what,
what you
Joe?
are.
Your
You a
mama's so white.
predator.
I bet she think Doritos are
Stop
Mexican
pushing me.
food, don't she? Yeah, Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
They actually are Mexican, by the way. Dorito is a Mexican name. Duh.
Oh, really, Joe? Joe, why do
Yeah.
Indians hate white people, Joe?
How
Why
to
do
what?
Indians hate? No, I'm sorry. Why do Indians hate snow, Joe?
What's
Tell
an
me
Hey
that. Why
Joe,
Indian?
do Indians hate snow,
Joe,
Joe?
hey
What's
Joe.
an
Remember when
Indian?
you asked what did
Hey, you
black
know
people
what an
live in?
Indian is, Joe?
What's an
Why
Indian?
do Indians hate snow,
I don't know
Joe?
what's an Indian.
Because it's white and it settles on their land. That's why.
That was an
That's it.
Indian's land.
Clock it. Clock it. Shit, go on somewhere, Joe. Joe, you gonna get your
What is
feelings
an
hurt.
Indian?
You gonna fuck around. You know what a goddamn Indian is. Now you want to sit up here and play
You were
old
saying
and
you said
decrepit
Indian,
and
not
fucking slow. Bitch,
Indian.
I said Indian, nigga. You
Now you
heard
did.
what
You
I
took your
said.
4 tries.
You
Took
that
your four
N word with
tries.
the hard R, Joe. That's what the fuck you
Took
is.
your 4 tries to pronounce one word.
Yeah,
What
he
the fuck?
enjoying this shit. He getting no, Joe can't listen. If he is, we'll never know. Joe suffer from erectile
Well, what about
dysfunction.
what
Joe,
about
So
Indians? What
yeah.
about Indians you
Joe
want to
ain't
talk
seen
about?
his shit rise in many, many moons.
We were talking about Indians. What do you want to know about Indians?
Joe, let it go. Just let it go, Joe. You missed
let
it.
it
Okay?
go,
It's
let it
okay.
go.
Land, Joe.
Joe,
Land.
Got
put
me
it back
Indian over
in
here, man. I got
you.
me Indian.
Hey
The
Shit,
Joe,
Joe,
fuck?
just land,
Joe,
Joe.
I got a
What
Land
the
He
question.
like
fuck,
this stuff. He
Joe?
like
Joe,
this.
I
This is
got a
what gets
question.
him
And
off.
this
He likes.
Joe, I got a
I
question.
Yeah,
like
he
me
like it.
Indian.
Hold on. Let me ask Joe a question. Hold on. Joe, simple question, all right? And this is gonna just let me know everything I need to know about you. Do you feel like black people should have
Is it
listen,
about
listen, do you feel
Indians?
like black people should have reparations for slavery? Been 40
Hell
acres and
no.
a mule.
Hell no. Are you kidding me? Why? You spend it on drugs anyway. Why would I give you money for drugs? Get the
Now,
fuck
don't
out of
be
here.
sitting up here trying to
What?
fucking sit just
I
because that's
ain't give.
what you do with your money, Joe. Your social security check on the first of the month. Go on with that bullshit, Joe.
I ain't giving you no
Go on
money
with
if
that
I can give
bullshit,
it.
Joe. Okay, go on somewhere.
What do you do with
You
the money
about
if
to
I
get
did give
fucked
it
up
you?
again.
What would you do with the money if I did give it with you? You can buy
Shit, you
jewelry.
know what?
What?
If
You
I
ain't
had to,
giving
What do
Joe,
you
nothing.
do
if
with
I
it?
had to,
Bitch,
Joe,
I
I'd
What
lock
do you
your
do?
ass up
I go buy Glock
somewhere
four
as
five
far
What
as
and
would
the
you do with
eye
the
put
can
money
that
if I
bitch
see.
did
Joe.
give it to you? You
Joe,
spend it
I
on
go buy a
shit.
5.56 and put
Yeah,
that
Joe,
bitch
you
on you,
sound
Joe.
like you,
You spend it
boy,
on shit.
Joe.
Joe, I
You
would go
are
get a
shit, Joe. It takes shit to know
Well, then
shit.
you
So I
spend it on
guess
me
you are
then.
shit, Joe.
And you spend
Joe,
it
I'm gonna
on
just
me,
get
but
a
you
big
spend it on
handful of
shit.
Joe. I'm gonna just get a big
All
handful of
right,
fentanyl
everyone
and I'm gonna
mute.
just put it in
Everybody
your
mute.
face.
That's what it is.
Everyone mute. Georgia, before you chime in, give your age and race.
Well, I've been here before. I'm 38 and I'm Caucasian.
Oh, yeah. I remember you
Yeah,
now.
you know me.
Keep saying that you're Caucasian. Y'all don't even
Well,
know
I
what
don't know what you want
Caucasian
me to
is.
say. Should
You're
I say
white.
only
White.
one
You're
person?
white.
I don't know what you want me to say.
You're white.
What's
White.
your
Okay,
race,
I'm white.
genius?
Well, listen, I also want to say, listen, real quick. So I'm Italian and Irish. That's my whole thing.
And they're both white. You are white. You're not Caucasian. Okay?
Yes,
What
she
you
is.
should do, if you don't know what your identity is, Google it, do some research. What am I? What race am I? But I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to end up being white.
Also, Joe, I don't know if you know this, but the human race came from Africa. Like people started out from black people and then they evolved into white people because of their climate and where they lived on the earth. Black people need more melanin to handle the heat. White people really don't. You get what I'm saying? White people live up in the north, black people don't. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I think it's because
Georgia was going to be speaking on the topic. Go ahead, Georgia.
people are more evolved. That's
Georgia.
Georgia.
If they evolve, how come they can't cook?
No, I'm so sorry. No, because my microphone was turned off. I actually can cook because I'm Italian and everyone loves my cooking. So whatever you want.
Right, so we're asking about the topic.
Yes, please go ahead.
Right, so
Did you
have you
read the
experienced
topic?
racism?
No, wait. Okay, so um, go ahead.
Have you experienced racism?
Okay, so all right. You're probably gonna hate me when I say this, but racism happens for women, happens for trans people, happens for gay people, lesbians. Okay, exactly. That's what I said. You're not gonna like it.
Well, it's not that we don't like it. It's just that you're wrong. You have to
No,
broaden
it's
your,
not wrong.
no, you have to broaden your vocabulary. You're talking about
Georgia,
sexism.
race
You
is in the.
brought in, you brought in anti-LGBTQ, so homophobia. That's not racism. Racism has to do with race. There's 5 races. You are white. How have you experienced racism? Not sexism, not fat phobia, not xenophobia, racism.
Anyone mess with you because of your color?
Shut up, Joe. Georgia, you gotta unmute.
My goodness. Why am I can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, good Lord. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Yeah, that's totally my fault. So can you please can you say that again? Sorry.
Sexism, xenophobia, that's not racism. There's intersexuality, but we are talking about racism. That's the ism we're talking about. Okay?
Okay, racism. Racism. So does racism only have to do with color?
It has to do with phenotype.
Okay. And that's my problem because this is where I'm trying to figure stuff out. Can you explain that real quick? And if you don't want to, I'm so sorry.
Explain what a phenotype is.
Please, I'm so sorry.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you get off this panel and go Google it and then come back up?
Pheno. Oh man.
Right,
Okay.
so before you do that,
Yeah,
Georgia,
please.
I have a
I
question for you.
yeah. Please and thank you so much.
Why did you feel the need to leave a comment on my James Baldwin video?
What do you mean? And tell me what you mean.
The comment that you left a couple of hours ago?
Oh, please tell me what it was.
I mean, you should know, you typed it out.
No, I don't remember. Please tell me what it was.
You were complaining
About what?
about being treated differently because you're white.
Georgia, you
Well,
sound drunk.
I mean, okay, so I can say that because I was on a panel, and as soon as I came on and I said that I was Caucasian, a woman or man, I don't know their gender at all, they came at me and they said thin-lipped, right? So they came at me with that, and of course I was going to get a little upset about it. So what do you think? So if that was for you, if you were on a white panel, what would you have done?
Are your lips thin?
No, I got big ass lips. And I have actually a big ass, so it doesn't matter. But I'm asking you, if that was you, what would you have done?
Georgia,
I
I
was
got something to
quiet
tell you.
for a
If
while.
somebody else on a different live told you that, why would you go on somebody a completely different other person page and then go
I
comment
was
some other shit
trying.
on their page?
No, listen, I wasn't trying to talk shit.
So real quick, Georgia, I took a quick pic at your picture, your profile picture. I think they were talking about the top lip.
Okay, what about it?
Thin lips. They
The
were
top
talking
lip
about your
not
top
really
lip.
that full.
Okay, but what does that mean though? Isn't that like a disrespectful thing? Like you're trying to be like
So
mean?
were your feelings hurt? Were your feelings hurt?
No, it wasn't so much hurt. It was just so much that it's like you're trying to fuck with me a little bit. Excuse my language. And then
So
because
calling you,
I was coming, no, I'm not
describing your
finished.
physical,
I'm not finished.
describing. So wait a
I'm not
minute.
finished.
Describing your physical features is fucking with you.
Yeah, cry to your parents. Your parents did that. No, I keep being muted, so because even I start talking and then I'm being muted. So somebody asked me a question and then I'll answer, and I hope I'm not being muted because I keep being muted.
Get to it.
Get to what? I keep being muted. Oh my god.
Calm yourself.
I keep being muted. I can't.
Because you keep getting muted?
I'm muted. Like I can't answer.
Calm down, Georgia. You're getting aggressive.
Nope. And there you go. You talk over me. I'm trying to answer, but someone keeps muting me. That's what I'm saying. Shut up and answer the question. Okay, go ahead and answer. Ask me the question.
What is your reading level?
Exactly. Kindergarten. Yep, exactly. Go ahead. Someone asked me the question. Is someone describing your actual features disrespectful? Yeah, absolutely. Someone said I'm thin. How? That's rude. You got thin lip. That lip thin as hell. When you
So
pucker your lips, does it touch your nose?
I have
No, it
another
doesn't. I don't even know what
question,
I thin look like.
right? So when you were describing what was
Mm.
said to you, you're saying, oh, you don't know if it was a man or woman. You were told multiple times that she's a woman.
Who? I told you. Who?
The person that you're talking about.
Okay, but please say who. I'm asking you who.
So you don't remember who it was
Is it
when you were
Nat?
having the, yeah,
No.
yeah, see, you do
No.
remember.
Is it melanated? Is that who you're talking about? Not only do you know the screen name, you know her Not only do you know the screen name, you know her actual name. Stop gaslighting us on this fucking panel. I'm not gaslighting anyone. Stop gaslighting us on this panel. As soon as I came on, thin lip. Listen, thin lip and smooth brain. Thin lip and smooth brain. Mm-mm. Can I say something, please? As soon as I came on, I said I was nervous, and y'all took that and you ran with it.
Who
And
is
then
y'all?
y'all, everyone on the panel, that's what it y'all wasn't. It was me and Mel who said it, not the host Mel.
Don't
Nat.
say
Me and
everybody,
Nat who
because
said
you won't
something.
want you gonna know
Don't
when I
say
speak.
everybody. And then you said 1985's name. Let's be
Wait,
real
what she
about
say
it.
my name for? Hold on, what she said?
Because she was scared that she was gonna get jumped. Madonna Mia. Okay, that's Italian. I asked her. Can I say that? I asked her. I said, "Why are you nervous? Because you want a panel full of black people?" No, I'm nervous because I don't want to say anything that's gonna upset someone. We like honesty. Be honest. What I'm being honest. Hold on. Can you be honest about how racist Italy is, since you want to flex that you're Italian? Never said that. Can you talk about how racist Italy is? Never once said that.
All right,
What?
so
You
I
brought
have the
that up.
comment
You
here.
brought that up. Never once brought that up.
So I have the comment here. I have the comment here, right? If you're white, don't bother. As soon as I said I was white and nervous, they lost it and started interrupting and making fun, etc., etc.
That's not what happened, numbnuts. So not only are you commenting on a person's post that had nothing to do with that conversation, all she did was host a live, but you lied about it. So you're a liar too, right? Because that's not what happened. But we should trust y'all, right? Because that's what that panel was about. We should trust y'all. You a whole ass liar. That's not what happened.
Right. So could you remind me again? Did you say that you did or didn't experience racism?
Mike Smooth Brain. Smooth brain. There you go. Ask your question again. Who keeps muting me?
That was me that muted you the last
Okay.
time.
Well, okay.
So,
Go ahead. Ask me the question right now.
right. So, did you say that you have or you haven't experienced racism?
Absolutely.
So, could you give examples of when you have experienced
Absolutely.
racism?
So I grew up in Tunkhannock. You can look it up yourself. I grew up in a household where the N word was a normal thing. Okay. I grew up outside of that N word group, and I lived in Wilkes-Barre, which was, I guess, predominantly a black community. Okay. And people in that community didn't treat me so nicely. What would you say about that?
Say that you probably did something to deserve it.
Never did it. Nope. Don't ever say it. Never did it. Nope. I was there. I live there.
Wait, I'm still waiting for the racist part.
Doesn't matter. I lived there. I grew up there. I never did anything racist to those people.
So if your family uses the N word all the time, how did you not pick up on that same type of behavior and culture?
Her brain too smooth. Unmute your mic. Smooth and shiny.
I sent her an invite. She's probably not looking at the screen.
Oh, I see you, Maze.
What the hell?
And now,
Georgia, you are
yeah.
so boring. You are
No,
so
here
boring.
I am. I'm not, yeah. See, I am not the one that is silencing me. I've been talking the whole time, but someone's silencing me, and now I'm not allowed to talk.
What you drinking tonight?
Girl, I'm gonna drink something.
I'm not a girl. You don't get to call me that.
Haven't said how you've experienced racism. That's what you said.
No, listen. So I just had to unignore myself again to tell you guys something. I have to unlearn tons of stuff because of where I grew up. My family was not perfect. My parents.
Ma'am, how have you experienced racism? We don't need your bullpen talk, okay?
So tell me right now what racism is to you. Tell me right
Oh my
now.
God.
No, you said you have experienced racism, and if you experience, listen, Georgia, you said you experienced racism, and if you don't know what racism is, how can you experience it if you don't know what it is?
I never said I did.
Yes,
Never
you
said
did.
I
Yo, are we crazy? Or did we all hear her?
She
No,
literally said that.
I experienced it.
You literally said that.
No, I never said that.
You drunk, ain't you?
You
It's that
drunk.
box wine, isn't it?
Nah, you crazy.
It's that box wine. It's that box wine,
Right,
y'all.
right.
I don't drink
So,
vodka, bitch. Never.
Nikki, can you remind me? Hang on, Georgia. Can you remind me, what did she say about
No,
1985?
never said that.
She didn't say nothing bad about 1985.
Yeah,
She said
please
she
tell
doesn't want
me,
to get.
baby, because
She
I'm gonna tell
said
you what your lips look like in a minute, so it
she
better be
said,
good.
she ain't say nothing bad. What she said was she was nervous because she didn't want to get jumped the way Dan got jumped by 1985. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
But I would love to see a good flogging.
Go
Shit.
ahead. Please do it.
Who you talking to?
Anyone. I'm here to effing learn shit, and y'all are jumping down.
Because you're coming
Who
in
the fuck
here
is
and expecting
y'all?
free labor, Georgia. Why don't you go get you a library card? All right, go get you a library card. I'm a librarian, but I don't think you would be able to read the books that I would recommend you. So I would probably have to go to the children's section, starting with temper tantrums, okay, with the pictures in it. with the pictures in it, that's what you need. Okay.
Pop up
So
book.
you come up here to do the easy thing and ask questions so you can get the easy answer because you're lazy. You're intellectually lazy. You don't want to go get a book. You don't want to Google anything. You didn't Google a goddamn thing because you don't even know what racism is. You don't even know what your race is.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with you? I think it's more than the box wine. I think it's the box wine and the blue ice. That's what that is. That is blue ice
Man,
behavior.
please don't let your mouth right or check your ass ain't prepared to cash.
Yeah, because Georgia, you don't want to. What you want to do is hear black people say,
That's
give
not
you the education.
true. You
No,
don't let me have.
what you want to do is listen to black people and then say, no, that's not true. No, that's not true. We know you guys. We know you guys already. That's all you want to do is say, no, that's not true. No, no, no. Go read a fucking book. Go read a book, not the pop-up books, not Dr. Seuss. Read a book. Book.
Where does she go?
We don't know. Probably down to hell where she came from. Hell where she came from.
Shit, because I was about,
Yeah, you
girl,
made her
Get this.
disappear quick.
shit, her mouth look like,
Mel,
okay,
you
I'm
want
going
to
to be quiet.
introduce
I ain't going to say
Valerie?
nothing.
So I think it
Yeah.
was Dottie first and then Valerie.
Hello, my name's Dottie. I am YT lady and I am 35. No, I have never experienced racism. White people can't experience racism. Going back to Georgia a second, I don't know what that lady's been smoking or drinking, but there was a lot of gaslighting in that. And yeah, she was very, very incorrect. No, we don't experience racism, and we can't.
All right, thanks for that. Men do not unmute. So, Valerie, can you give us your age and race?
49, white.
And have you experienced racism?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Or would you care to share? Everyone else stay muted.
I will. But first, let me say that it was never by anybody of another race. It was by white people.
Okay, proceed.
I want to disagree with Dottie. White people can experience racism, but it'll never be from people of color. It's going to be from their own people.
Okay, so could you give us an example of the
Whoa,
racism
whoa, go
that
ahead.
you experienced?
So, let's say, um, my kids are all mixed with Hispanic, right? And my daughter, my oldest daughter, is very brown. That she really could mix for half black, half white. And when she was a baby, I went into a store where I knew this woman. And as I was coming out of the store, the woman that I knew came out and told me that I should be ashamed of myself for bringing my in loving self and my in baby out in public.
Okay, is that the story?
Yeah.
So, Valerie, how would you describe what racism is? Like if you were to explain it to somebody.
Racism is when you hate and treat people different because of their race. the way she did with me because of my child and the color of my child's skin. The way black people are treated every single day.
And wait, I just clarity that you said that was racism towards you.
Towards my child.
Okay.
But me and my child,
No, not
because,
because of you, because you're not part of a racialized group. So I'm thinking it was probably classism, if anything.
well, yeah.
So it's not racism. I know it hurts, and you guys always want to say it's racism. It's not. You can't experience racism.
Yo, my
Well,
bad. And so, hold on.
I'll take that, CB. I'll take that. But she was definitely throwing racist slurs at my child.
Yeah. So what happened after you threw down on her? I mean, any mom would probably do something like that, saying that about a child. What happened after? Did they call the cops once you slapped the shit out of her?
No, I tried to run her over with my car. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I wouldn't have missed.
But I'm glad I missed. I'm glad I missed because, well, she's passed away now, but she ended up having 3 mixed children, grandchildren, and she learned to accept and love her mixed grandchildren.
Keep your race alive. Black, white, keep.
Ace, you haven't been introduced yet. Valerie, so you do agree that you didn't experience that racism, right?
Yeah, I'll say it was classism, but my child definitely did, even though she
Right.
wasn't old enough to realize that's what it was.
Anything to protect her? Are you going, making sure that the school isn't causing her harm,
Oh,
or teachers? Have you talked to city
she's
officials?
grown.
What have you done?
She's grown now. She's 29.
Oh, you never did that though?
No, because that was the only issue that I ever had.
One incident was the only issue you had, was
Hmm.
when someone made a comment about your baby?
Yeah. After that, it wasn't long after I moved out of that small town and moved to a bigger town.
All right. So go back on mute. I want to get to Maze, right? Because I already know where this is headed. Maze, give us your age and race.
I'm 40 from Philadelphia.
Wait, how old did you say you are?
I'm 40 from Philadelphia.
Huh. Right. Can you answer the question?
White people, have you experienced racism? We are here to support you. I don't need no black person support. I've been bullied by black people, like not saying bullied, but jumped by black people that say, yo, get that C word, get that H word. And y'all want to say, I know black people want to say, oh, that's not being racist. It's being racist. Once you say a white person is a C word or an H word, that's y'all being racist towards us. And in my opinion, it's racism. Then what happened was when I got jumped by them because they went in my pocket, they stole my bundle of chronic
How
and shit like
many?
that. 3. So, I kept getting kicked, punched, got back up, smoked a couple punches and everything like that, got back down, everything like that. Beat this cracker up, beat this honky up, what's the
Good,
third type shit.
good.
What happened?
Can I ask a question?
What's up?
Is cracker a racial slur?
To white people, it is. You will not
What does
realize
it
it, but
mean?
y'all did. Hold on. What black people
What
did
does it
was
mean?
to white people, it is. What
What
people
does it
did. You know
mean,
why?
and who
Hold
created
on.
that
If
term?
the N
Wait,
word, hold
hold
on.
on,
If the
Maze,
N
Maze.
word is
Maze, were you finished with your story?
if the N word is a racist slur to you,
Maze, Maze,
the C
Maze,
word and the H word is
Maze,
a racist word to us. I mean,
Maze,
I don't really don't care. It matters how you use it. If you,
Maze. You are fighting so hard to defend
I
your
can't
story
talk
that
because
you
I'm white.
haven't finished telling.
I can't talk on white. If you walk to my face and you call me the C word, why would you call me that?
Because you look
You
poor?
walk to my face, why would you call me that? Yeah, I mean, you're not going to
I
use
can
it as
tell you why they
a
called you a
friendly. You're
honky. I can tell you why they called you a honky, because you're loud and obnoxious and really annoying,
no,
like
I'm
a
asking a
car horn,
question.
just
Is
like
that
a car horn. Uh huh. And actually,
if you walk
honka
up to
was
my face,
actually created by white people for Hungarian immigrants.
it doesn't.
And then you guys embraced it. You guys embraced it. There's even a song called Porch Honky that I think you should embrace.
Not here in Philadelphia. Not here in Philadelphia, up north. All right, I wasn't born down south. Okay, so if a black person walked up to me and walked right to my face and said, "Yo, you CH or you H word," how am I supposed to take that? I'm gonna look at it like, "Yo, you use that as a racial slur." If I walked up to you and called you the N word, you don't use it as a racial slur, right? Or if I called you any other word, you don't use it as a racial slur, right? Well,
Yo,
I think it's
Mal.
a racial slur towards you. So my whole point is, if you come up to me and call me the C word, H word, you use it in a disrespectful way. You use it as a way to um
Well, what you're not catching on is like the H word, honka, that has to do with
you're not
behaviors.
catching on.
Listen, Maze, that has to do with behaviors. If you weren't
It's
acting like
disrespectful,
one, maybe you wouldn't be called one.
ignorant.
No, I'm not. I know the definitions and where those words come
No, you
from. You don't. You don't have it. You don't know.
hold
You
on,
don't know
hold
what
on.
you're talking about. All
The,
you know is your feelings, and your feelings get hurt when you get called a name, which is
all right,
pretty
so
sad
what?
and
Say the
pathetic.
N word. I mean, does that hurt your feelings? That's your feelings? Because if you call me
Okay,
a C
so you
word,
gonna
that
have
hurts my feelings.
don't
Mud
do that,
hurt.
That
man.
word is
Mud,
so.
mud hurt.
Exactly.
Don't you
No,
So
really need
no,
to
no,
watch
no,
your
no, no,
fucking
no.
mouth.
Wait, hold on, 1985. First of all, you haven't been
do
listening.
not,
Black people are not offended or care that you call us the N
do
word.
not.
You aren't. You guys can't. You guys don't have the balls to do it. Only on a screen can you do that.
No,
Us, if you act a certain way, we're going to call you a cracker. We're
man,
going to call you a honky. Don't act like that. Don't be a
you know what?
racist. And you won't get called that.
Hold on, no, fuck that. Because a lot of y'all have the balls to say to us because you don't think, oh, if I call a white person a C word, H word, it's not a racial slur. But I have black boys call me that word, and you know what happened? I stole them right in the fucking face. Okay? Do
Well, then
not
you're
come at
you
me.
keep
You
Hold
saying
getting
on, this is, I
broken
will
neck
Maze,
say,
being
and I'm from
sassy,
Philadelphia,
Maze.
right?
Maze,
Come
Where
here, I'ma
majority of the
kill you
population
in
is
your
black,
face.
right?
Your ass
So if
sitting
you
up
come
Maze,
at
here
me and
talking
say
all
that
this shit
word,
while you sitting
I'm
up
gonna
here built
punch you right in
like
the
the
fucking
clock from
face.
Beauty and
Y'all mad as shit. Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, you sitting up here talking all this shit, and you
Yo,
sitting up here looking like fucking Cogsworth, the fucking clock built off of Beauty and the fucking Beast.
my man,
Don't let that mouth of yours, you ain't popped shit, nigga. What I'm telling you, probably got popped. And you keep on, you gonna get popped. Because everybody cue the vibe fucking lens while he's sitting up here ready to cry. So go on around, move around with that bullshit, okay? Like I said, you ain't no motherfucking victim. You the victimizer. Your mouth
y'all
look like you bit the boom out the bomb,
did
bitch. Go on about your goddamn business. Ain't nobody hearing that shit. Go cry in the car. Go cry in the motherfucking corner. Take your pussy punk ass to church. Tell it to the pastor. You in the wrong space with that bullshit talk, trying to call somebody the N
man,
word
you're
with
mad.
your guru looking built ass. You look like
Man, you're
Rue from the
mad.
Million. Shut the fuck up. You look like an upside down
Say that shit.
refrigerator, bitch. Your mouth look, your
Say that
whole
shit in
fucking
front of
face look like it got beat in. Look like somebody done stepped them, did the Harlem stomp on that bitch. Go on with your ass. Your ass look like you got low
Mash you,
self-esteem and you ain't about to find it here. Bitch,
mash
we
you.
done been down this road, bitch. You smell like a bitch. You look like a bitch. You come from a bitch. You are a bitch. It take a bitch to know a bitch. Go on about your bitch ass business. Go cry about
About
that shit. Go take it to the motherfucking Catholic Church and
you,
tell
man.
it at the confessions. We don't give a fuck, bitch. A real nigga gonna bust your ass in the face, nigga. You ain't about to do shit. That's why your ass sitting up here whining and crying. If you looking for sympathy, you ain't about to get it here. So go on with your out of shape, bad built sounding ass. Go cry in the car, nigga. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. How about that? You came up here fucking sitting up here trying to victimize yourself. Bitch, you gonna get what the fuck you want. And I'm gonna give it to you all motherfucking day. This probably the best you ever gonna motherfucking get it. Go on and get your ass on somewhere. Go find you something safe to do. Because for you to come up here and try to call a black woman an N-word, bitch, it take a nigga to know a nigga. So I guess that's what the fuck you is. Go on about your business, player. We don't give a fuck about you. We don't care about your story. We don't care about none of that shit. Sitting up there looking like a whole motherfucking beast dog off that motherfucking. Get your punk ass on somewhere, nigga. We don't give a fuck. You got your hat on backwards. You look like a wannabe motherfucking gangster. Gone somewhere with your Malibu most wanted looking ass. We don't give a fuck about that.
I be I boys the fuck up, and I be.
She'll be back.
Hold on, I'll fight the black dudes and also beat the fuck out of black dudes. What the fuck you talking about? You can fight, you can fight. It don't matter where the fuck you from. You can fight, you can rumble. All right? You think white dudes are soft like that? I mean, stop picking up white boys from the suburbs. All right, stop picking up corny ass white boys from the suburbs. They see on TV like, oh my god, John, how's your grass doing? Everything like that. White boys can really rumble and shit like that. You never met one before. Like, you live in a black ass community and you don't know how to.
You ain't had a real motherfucker come over there and smack you in your motherfucking mouth. Shut the fuck up, racist ass bitch.
Yo, you.
Shut up, ho. You ain't talking about nothing.
Mom. Hey, Maze, didn't you say that you have
I saw this dude's mom for 5 cents, yo.
Your mama is 5 cents, bitch.
Oh, and also,
didn't you say that you have a black wife?
Boys like you that think they're really gonna rumble to me, the white
boy. Maze, didn't you say that you have a black
wife? In the
wife?
Black community is that with a losing a fight to a white clown on so.
Are you gonna answer me? Didn't you say that your wife is black?
No, my wife is white. My baby mom is black. There's a difference. I don't fuck with no black girls. Like they ain't my type. You know what I'm saying?
I feel sorry for your kids, bitch.
My hold on, my
your
kids
mulatto ass kids. I feel bad for them, ho.
You know what?
They got a racist ass daddy, bitch. A racist ass daddy.
My white generic gene took over.
You thought I left, huh? I'm back with a vengeance. Yeah, who reported me?
Blue-eyed kids.
Y'all some hoe ass hoes. You reported me.
My kids don't even look black, dickhead. All right, my whole kid.
Oh, they mulatto, stupid motherfucker. You didn't make
that term anymore.
My white bigot.
Did this dude say he had a black baby mama?
Yep.
Okay, well, we know where she come from. She from the lowest of the low.
Lowest from the low.
And she broke his heart.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
She broke his heart for real.
Yes, she broke his heart. That's why he in here crying, looking for some sympathy.
I'm not crying about still fighting air.
He must didn't want to put a strap on.
I'm trying to get something through, right? My kids
don't nobody care.
Mixed up, but at the same time, they got blonde hair.
I hope they don't look like you. I hope they don't look like you.
Blonde hair and blue eyes is just a recessive gene, bro.
Like beautiful skin, like spring. The beautiful
recessive genes.
You're fetishizing your children. That's kind of gross, Maze. What's going on with that?
That's nasty.
That is disgusting.
That's nasty.
I'm white. That's all it is. I can't talk because I'm white. I can't talk. I've been with a white woman for 10 years.
So what? Is she a racist too?
Fuck with a black bitch.
Is she a racist
but you called your kids You
So
called your kid's
you lay
skin
down with a
creamy.
black
I
woman and
love
you
my
call
kids.
others a
I love
black
my kids. I
bitch.
love
Man, roast
Yeah,
that
that's what
bitch,
we're
y'all.
saying. You
Roast
love
that
them too
bitch, man.
much.
Fuck him. Roast that bitch, man. I don't.
my kids. I love
Shit, I'm surprised he's still standing after that tongue lash. You
my
probably
fucking
the one
eyes,
reported
yo.
my page, you sour puss.
There's no why, cause my fucking jeans are
Hey,
strong.
don't nobody care. Your
I hope
jeans
his
ain't
baby
shit.
mom. I hope his baby mama listens.
Jeans.
Jeans don't mean nothing. That's why they sitting up here. That's dying out, bro. But I'm glad you think so highly of yourself. You the only one that's gonna ever think as highly of yourself as you are. So you go on ahead with that, player. If they look, I hope they don't look like you. I damn sure hope they don't look like you. Sitting
Kid,
up there looking like man, go on about your
gorgeous.
business over there looking like damn Porky Pig's little brother. Go on about yourself, bro. We don't care about none of that. Go cry in the car.
Opie
Go
Taylor.
cry in the corner. Go
It's a
take it to
Opie
your little
Taylor.
buddies. We don't
Black,
care. Shit, go on about your business, player.
the
We
black
don't
man
care
does.
about
I
that.
did what the black man
Go
does.
do something. Go on,
I did
go on, farmer Ed, whatever the hell you calling yourself
the
these
black
days. Like I said, you got your backwards
the
hat
black
on, cosplaying black people. Y'all ain't got no taste, no style, no
black
rhythm,
man.
no nothing. You smell like you look like you unsalted. You stink, nigga. I can smell you over here. Go on somewhere, Cogsworth. We ain't hearing that shit today. Shit, you ain't getting no
Old
sympathy over here.
Spice.
You
Don't
looking
spell
for a
this
pity
Old
party? Go
Spice.
on about yourself, bro. We don't care. I'm gonna tell you
Old
like we
Spice
told
real quick.
Joe. We don't care.
It's old.
Shit, oh man, shut the hell up. I know you ain't talking about
Your black
nobody smelling. Go on about your business,
fuck a
bro, because
black
I'm gonna
girl,
keep
got her
on eating
pregnant to
you
get
up.
back for
Smelling like, oh, you gonna cry about it? You gonna cry about it with that long ass Natalie
I
chin
ain't gonna
having
have
ass, that Natalie Nunn having ass chin. Your face long, your nose long, your eyes is beaded. Don't
proud
nobody
of
give a
it.
damn about that. Gone, bro. Gone,
So I
Proud of
Cogsworth.
it.
We
do,
don't
I
care
do,
about that.
I
We
do
don't
want
care
to
about
bring
nothing
up.
you saying.
I do want to bring something up, just in case anybody was maybe confused. The Triple K members, they actually did have black girlfriends. They actually had black girlfriends on the side. So him saying that he
That deep about that shit.
effed a black woman is right up the same line as the Triple K. So he is, but Triple K people can have black children, and he's proving that.
Dude mad because when God made him, he made him with a Wii remote.
Prove
That's why he
anything.
mad. That
Y'all
nigga a
man.
Wii character. We don't even have Wii's no more.
Did you
Your
say a
ass is
weed
mad because
remote?
God made you with a Wii remote, nigga. We don't care about none of
Brother
that.
is
We don't care about none of that. You ugly, your face long, you probably got strong ass feet. We don't give a damn about none of that. Okay, she probably left you because you be knocking people's head between the wall and the wash
care.
and dry.
You got
We don't give a fuck about that, bro. We don't care.
yeah.
We don't care. Billy broke his neck being sassy. Remember that. Keep that going. Keep on talking. I'm sure ready for you. Go ahead, Luke. Go on. We waiting. We listening.
Dimes, yo. We talking about I put
Yeah, you
black girls
don't
on
a
dimes. We
dime,
talking
nigga. You the only thing you pull is change. That's it.
I ain't
You ain't
changed.
pulling
I
no
so
damn dime. The only dime you pulling
yeah,
is the dime that you fucking spend. That's it. A dime ain't no dime looking at you. Don't no dime want no dude with a chin as long as yours, a nose as long as yours, face your
my
eyes is
girl.
beady. They look cross-sided
Yeah,
and
man.
shit. Go on about yourself. Ain't a dime.
Let me
Nigga ain't got no damn dime. You wish in
10 years,
your dreams you had a dime. You ain't got no damn dime.
man. You can't
Nigga,
find
you got the dime that we spend. Go on
you can't
by
find
yourself, bro. Go get you some healing, bro. No, we can't, and I
it.
don't want to. Thank you, Jesus. Because if anybody of my people ever laid in there looking like you, they need to have their head examined. So go on about yourself, bro. We don't care. We don't care.
Silence.
I'm gonna press pause for the calls and let him come up for air because I know he's sitting up there he punching air right now. So I'm gonna give him a chance to talk.
The way he was fighting that mute button, top tier.
Or what? Y'all kept on muting me. Top tier on what? Y'all kept on muting me. Every time I try to say something,
Maze, why do you
put it like this.
feel the
Put it like this,
need
right? Hold
to
on. Hold on. You ain't come up
constantly?
here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have a question for you, Harley Quinn.
Man.
How many people have you roasted today?
No, she never roasted me because she
I
I
has
just
mean,
a
well, on my
roasted
fake
channel,
you.
it's been at
Hell,
least
didn't we
She
just
five
doesn't
tell
have
you
a
you got a
rooms.
fake
Natalie
pic
Nunn
of
chin
her.
and you sitting up here crying? I told you you
A
look like
double
the clock
chin.
from Beauty and the Beast.
I'm
You
on
need to
camera
go on
right
somewhere.
now and show
You
I no
sound
double
like you
chin.
struggling for some
All right,
air
get
over
the
there. You
fuck
need
out of
some
here, yo.
oxygen because
You're
you're going to need
ugly
some
as shit.
oxygen
You have
messing with
no
me.
man, no
Go
nothing like
ahead, bro.
that.
We don't
All
care
right, I
about
mean,
none of
I'm
that
cool.
you
I'm
saying.
cool.
We don't care.
Until you
We
show your
don't care.
face,
You going to
until
be
you show
sitting
your
up there.
face, I'm
Okay,
good with
keep
that.
on talking. Your ass going to be
Show
hula
your
hooping with
face. Show
bruises.
your
That's
face.
all I'm going to tell you. Keep on with your shit. You sitting up here
Oh,
talking all tough up
hold
in
on,
these
hold on.
panels with a group of women, but you won't step to no man. So
I
you
will.
go
I
ahead.
will. I have no
Okay.
problem with
So you
that. I have
want to be
no
one of
problem with
us
that. I did
too.
before,
I
yo.
got it.
Even here in
I
Philadelphia,
got
right?
it.
I knocked some
Go
out and
ahead,
I even
Mr.
lost
Krabs.
some, right?
Go ahead,
You
Mr.
win
Krabs.
some, you
And
lose
sitting up
some.
here
That's the way it
looking like
is,
Patrick from SpongeBob.
right?
We don't give a damn
You
about none of
win
that.
some, you
Go on
lose
and put your
some.
boots on, bro. We don't care.
Yo,
We
you probably
don't
look like
care. You
Precious,
look
yo. You probably look
homeless.
like
You
Precious,
look
yo.
stressed.
Come
You
on,
look
Precious.
helpless. You look like you need somebody to hold you. And it ain't gonna be us over here. Okay? Go find you somebody where it matters. Okay? That black woman probably left you because after she sat up there and laid with your ass from smelling like a wet dog all your motherfucking life,
You see
she
what
didn't
I'm
want it
talking
no more.
about? You
Them
see what I'm
po
talking
ass kids. I hope them kids didn't adopt that chin of yours. I pray to God they didn't adopt that nose of yours. Sitting up there with this bullshit. Go on
Yo, talk
somewhere.
to your mom,
Okay,
Precious,
go on,
yo.
go on, go on.
But
Ostrich foot. We don't give a fuck. Your face look like an ostrich. It looks like an
who, me?
ostrich ass. Go ahead, raccoon. Go on about yourself. Okay, boo boo kitty. We don't give a fuck. Shit, go on somewhere.
It's your
Anne
mom,
Frank
Precious.
in the face. We don't give a care. We don't care. Sitting up there looking like Freddy Krueger in the face, unmasked. Go on about your damn business. We don't give a shit.
Pull some of the bed.
Go ahead. Shit, looking like a harpoon done hit you
I pull
dead
on the
in your
bed,
damn
white
chin.
bitches in the
We
bed.
don't care. We don't care. We stop embarrassing yourself, bro. Go on and do something,
Not
man.
Precious. I'm not
Do
Precious.
something productive with yourself. You a fictitious looking ass motherfucker. We don't give a shit. Go on ahead. 5 nights at Freddy's. We don't give a shit. Go on about your business, bro. Oh, rubber band man. Go on
Hold
about
on,
your
look at the
damn self.
fried ass,
Get your
chicken ass,
ass on somewhere. Oh, you can't roast me, baby. You gonna be out roasted every
chicken ass
goddamn
head you
time.
got
Go
over there
on and
right
get you
now,
some
right?
caffeine,
You're
though,
roast.
boy. We don't give a damn about that, bro. Go ahead, almond joy. We don't care, and
Sorry.
I'm allergic to coconuts, so I can't fuck with you, bro. So go on about your business, my nigga.
Asphalt. You
We
see,
don't
yo? Come
care.
on,
We
asphalt.
don't
With your
care.
fried chicken ass,
We don't
greasy
care.
ass
And you
hands.
like that fried
Looking
chicken.
like,
That's
you
why
know what I
you got
mean?
with a black woman.
Monique
Go
is your
on,
fucking
sir.
mother
You
and shit
eat
like
black
that.
chicken.
Get
Your
the fuck
mama
out
did
of
too.
here.
Your
Alright?
mama
You
did too.
can of
And
fucking
that's why she laid with you. Your
you
daddy,
can
you
of
look
mulch
like
and
a
shit like
farmer.
that. Get the
You
fuck
look
out of
like
here.
you came from a farm animal. That's why you got that long ass chin and that nose. I'm gonna keep talking about your head. Vivo Lottie got more head than he
And
got
you about to
body.
get yourself
That's
like
what
a
the fuck
whole
you
ass thing of
is.
mulch.
That's what you is. You look like a bobblehead. Your head bigger than your entire fucking body. Go on about yourself, bro.
Girl,
We don't
hold
give a
on,
shit
hold on,
about
hold
none
on,
of
hold
that,
on.
bro. Go on ahead. Go on ahead. For you get
The
run up
car,
and
the
get
joint
done
goes
up.
halfway
You
up.
about to get split up. Go on. Or we don't care.
Talcomex,
We
Talcomex,
don't
I
Pull up
care.
just
fucking scale premium.
Talcomex, I have a quick question. Are you crying right now? Because it
I
feels
ain't
like
crying
you'd
at
be
all.
crying. Look, look,
Yeah,
look,
he
look, look.
trying.
Hold on, child of the cornstarch.
Talcum powder
What's
Cornstarch.
looking ass
why,
bitch.
why is it that you keep trying to respond, Ghost Thugs and Racist Harmony?
Girl, you better fall back on the car seat real quick, all right?
Nigga, your
Because the
mama
only thing
your cousin. Shut
you know what
up.
I'm
Hell,
saying?
ain't nobody listening to you. Thank
Mayflower
y'all for the
maggot.
gifts.
You're a
Mayflower,
Mayflower
yeah.
maggot, Maze.
Your own people
Mayflower
already
And,
bought
maggot.
your
and
own
you
Plant
laid
thy
down
Mayflower.
with our people. Now,
Hold
what's
Next
on,
that
time you
look
Harley.
see the
like,
goddamn
Hold on,
black people
Harley. I
on
got
me, kick
so
him fuck in the face, yo.
You put the
Maze.
C in
So
cancer.
Maze. I have a book that I wrote that has a whole lot of descriptors. Let me know if any of these hurt your
I
feelings.
grab your big ass lip and throw it around your face and punch the shit out
No,
you.
look
How
at
about
you.
that?
You hurt. You hurt. Gone somewhere. Maze 215. Ain't worth 215. Yeah, you worth 2 cents, nigga. That's what you is. Gone somewhere. Gone and do something.
I got my own car.
Yeah, well, you ain't got nothing.
Hold
You
on,
nothing.
Georgia.
You
Georgia,
ain't
what did
got
you want to
nothing.
say? What did you want to say, Georgia?
Me?
Yeah.
Y'all are hateful, honestly.
Guess you wanted to, cause your mouth also looked like you bit the boom.
You a racist ass bitch. That's all it is.
Your
You a
mama a
racist
racist.
ass
I
bitch.
learned it from your mama. Take it up with her. I learned it from your ancestors. Take it up with them.
Right now.
I
Your
will be
ancestors
just
sold
that
y'all.
and
Your
some. You
ancestors
can
sold
take
y'all
your
into
no
slavery.
lip having ass Georgia and she can jump on your big back ass
Your
and go on
ancestors
and pedal
sold
the
y'all into
fuck right on up
slavery.
out of here. Because I will eat both of y'all ass up. We don't give a damn. She ain't got
Fucking
no lips and
robbing a
you got a
fucking
big ass, long ass motherfucking chin. We don't care about none of that what
robbing
you
a
got to
convenience
say.
store,
If
fucking
we so
faggot.
fucking hateful, Georgia, take your wannabe peachy ass
And
on somewhere and go find your motherfucking ass a life and take Maze over there with you. We don't give a damn about that.
Asian
Your
women's
mother, you can
hair and
take your no lip having ass and his strong jaw ass and go find him
Mario.
something
Get
safe
your
to
own
do.
hair.
We don't give a fuck, bro. We don't care. I'm that bitch today. I'll be that bitch today, tomorrow, the next week, the next month. And then guess what? I'll be more of a bitch than you will ever motherfucking be. So you go ahead. I know you suffer from little dick complexes. I know y'all white boys don't really get it in like that. Y'all depressed, and I understand why. That's why all the brothers is taking y'all motherfucking bitches. Because y'all ain't worth the goddamn. So I get it. I understand. You depressed. You distressed. You oppressed. You're motherfucker. You windmilling up in this bitch, and you gonna keep windmilling up in this. So you can take Olive Oil, Georgia looking ass somewhere, and she can take your Siegel selling ass somewhere, and both of y'all can pedal on the fuck up out of here. We don't give a fuck. If you don't like it, change the fucking channel. How about that? If you don't fucking, if we hateful, what the fuck you keep
Get the
requesting up
fuck
here
out
for?
here with your horse ass
Georgia.
hair, your
Shut the
fake
fuck
ass.
up, no Maze. You ain't got shit. Don't know you ain't got nothing. That's why you
Got
ain't got.
shit.
That's
I keep
why
on
every
getting
time you
blocked
look
though,
up,
but
you switching women like you change your drawers. You can't keep yourself, bitch. You can't keep a woman. That's why you
your
mad.
dad did to
That's
your
why you
mom.
ain't
He kept
going
on
back and
switching
forth with
up.
none of these men. Go ahead, bro. Sitting up here, take Skeletor ass, Georgia ass. That's what
But
she
I'm
fucking look like.
winning.
The bitch look like
Yeah,
Skeletor from
Oh, look at
shame
that.
motherfucking
on
Back in
E-Man.
dirt,
you.
Oh,
yo.
ain't
Get the fuck
shame
out of
on
here.
you too. That's why you ain't
You're a
got no
horse
lips. Because the shit you saying don't make no motherfucking sense.
ass,
So you
Asian
go
ass bitch.
ahead and take Maze with you. We don't give a fuck. You and your long, strong jaw having
You and
ass.
your
Go, oh
nasty ass
Georgia, we don't
long
fucking hear
vagina.
you. Didn't you say you was trying
You
to
can say
be,
whatever you
you know, a
guys
part
me,
of
but
that
I can
kumbaya
pull you.
clique? Go somewhere, Rafiki
Go
sister.
ahead,
Take your
kumbaya,
brother over there
bitch.
with you. You ain't ready for this shit either, Georgia, with your motherfucking funny
Yeah,
face looking ass.
bitch.
Your bitch ass look like a whole fucking cartoon character. Get the fuck out of here. You look like one
You
of them
get the
fishes,
fuck out.
fucking fishes from SpongeBob, bitch. You look like
Say
one of you, a
it again.
motherfucking African
Say
clown knife, oh. Get your punk ass some goddamn where before
it.
you get ate up around here with your long fucking neck having ass looking like a giraffe in the motherfucking face. Go on about your goddamn
Uh-oh.
business for
You
your
get
You
ass sit
not
up
hurt.
here
beating
and get red.
anybody up.
Go on
You make
ahead, little
yourself look
Red
bad.
Riding Hood, and take your wolf with you. We don't care. We don't give a fuck. You can keep on
You
spitting that
get
shit to
Fake
holler,
triggered,
ass
you
hair with your
motherfucker.
back to
I'm gonna
Africa.
go
Have a
louder. And you can go on somewhere too.
bitch. Get
Maze
triggered,
ass
bitch.
funny bitch.
Shut
fake
up.
Oh, you shut
ass
the fuck
hair
up,
back
bitch.
to
It take a bitch
Africa.
to know a
You
bitch,
get
bitch. That's
triggered.
why your funny faced
Shut
ass up here
your ass.
looking for fucking sympathy. You can shut the fuck up too. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you got to say with your funny looking nose having ass.
Just
You got
being
a
bitch.
long I think that Maze and Georgia fucking related. Y'all probably backwood cousin fuckers too.
You're
So
married
you
to your
go ahead
nephew.
about
Backwood
your
That's
stuff.
it.
You
elongated
got a strong
motherfucker.
face and you
Kanye
got a
been
strong
sucking dick.
fucking jaw. So you going about your business. The louder you
And
motherfucking
fake
talk, the
ass
louder I'm gonna
motherfucking
motherfucking talk.
Shut
You
swordfish
up.
shake and bake
eating ass,
looking ass
nasty ass
bitches.
roaches in the
You can't
motherfucking
fucking
potato
cook. You
salad
want more
ass
oppressed
motherfucker.
mamas,
Dead
boy.
ass roaches
You
in the
gone
Shut
fucking
to
up.
goddamn
goddamn well. We don't give a fuck. Go season your food, bitch. Go fucking put
you
some
see your
seasoning in your
food. Y'all
food,
be
bitch.
making
Cause you ain't got no flavor up here, bro. So you are your
not
phone
cook food
or
at
your
all.
motherfucking
Y'all food
cousin.
is
So what you
nasty as
sitting up here
shit,
Italian
talking
yo.
about?
bitch.
Girl, shut
I'm
the fuck up. Ain't
Italian bitch.
nobody worried about you. Ain't nobody worried
You
about
worried
your
about
funny
you and
ass
your
face.
nasty
Ain't nobody worried about your tight eyes. Ain't nobody worried about your skin
ass.
flake
Ain't
having
nobody
ass
worried about
skin.
Black people
Get
is
your punk
ugly as
ass on
fuck. Yo,
somewhere. You
women is
albino alligator looking asshole. We don't give a
no
fuck.
real
We
hair.
don't give a
Get
fuck.
it from
We
China, get it
don't
from
give a fuck.
India. Y'all are
Made
just
you
nasty
shut
ass
your
bitches,
big
yo.
ass
Have multiple
rhinoceros
kids in the
looking ass
system.
up, bitch.
Going
Your
on the
motherfucking
welfare
nose so
all
wide,
day
look
with a
like you been sniffing
nasty ass,
bowling balls.
greasy ass
We don't give a
fucking
fuck
fingers
about
eating
that
that
shit,
fried
bitch. I
motherfucking
can go
chicken and
on
shit like
motherfucking
that.
Keep
day, oh. I
going.
can
Nasty
go
as
on
fuck.
motherfucking day,
Big ass
oh.
No
noses
man,
and
no
all
I
one
can
that.
go
And man,
a
a fly
motherfucking
could
day,
pop
ho.
up that
Bitch, you
motherfucker
Nobody
look
real
like you
quick.
cares.
fucking
Y'all
over
just
here on
nasty
Maze.
motherfucking
I don't
people.
give
Nobody
a fuck about
cares.
none of
Y'all
that shit. You
nasty.
going about your business
Y'all
with
ain't
your
got
long neck,
nothing.
fucking pterodactyl looking asshole. We don't give a fuck. You going about your business. And fucking Maze, you
6
going
baby
about your
dads,
motherfucking
4
business
without
too,
fucking
looking
child
like you
support.
fresh
Yo,
out
no,
of
no,
a
no, no, no,
baboon's
no, no, no,
balls,
no,
ho.
not you,
We
man.
don't
Yo,
give a
get the
fuck,
fuck out of
bitch.
here.
I don't give a fuck about what you gotta say. That's why your ass is mad, ho, and y'all gonna keep being mad, and you
Man,
gonna
I can
keep up
see
here
that you're
hollering.
mad. You keep
That's
on
why don't
talking.
nobody want you but your right
You're
and your left
mad as
hand.
shit,
I'm gonna
yo.
tell
You're
you the
mad as
same way I
shit.
told Joe.
You're
We
mad as
don't give
How
a
many
shit.
kids
fuck
you
about
got?
what you gotta say, and
How
you
I
many
can
can
kids
see
you
shut your
got?
tears
strong
coming to
I
looking
got
black
having
one
people's
ass up
fucking
too.
daddy
Don't
and
nobody
three
phone.
give a fuck.
kids. How
You
many
better
you
find
got?
you something safe to do,
I'm
bitch.
Yeah,
done.
We don't
how
give a
about you,
shit.
girl?
We don't care. We don't care. We don't care.
Shut up. I
We
don't
don't
care.
care. What you
I
gotta say
don't
don't
care
matter.
either.
What you gotta say don't matter. You fucking victims. We don't give a shit.
Nasty.
You Mayflower
You a
bound looking
victim.
assholes. We
You
don't
a
give a damn.
victim.
We
You
don't care.
bug-eyed
We
motherfucker.
don't care.
You
Shut
a
the fuck
victim,
up sitting up there
bitch.
looking like something off of
Shut your
Bug's
ass
Life.
up.
You looking like some shit off of Bug's Life, ho. Get your ass on. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm about to drop this bitch because your
Always the
friend gone. So
problem.
yeah, let's talk about
Always the
you sitting up
problem.
here looking like
Keep
olive
going.
oil
I
on
can keep
crack.
going
We don't give
too.
a fuck about
You
what you
want to,
gotta
I don't
say.
give a fuck
Looking
about
like
you
something
neither.
off of a corpse bride, bitch. You look like something out of a corpse
Always.
bride. Is you Sally from A Nightmare Before Christmas? Cause bitch, you look like a nightmare. You probably
Nisha from
smell like a nightmare. You probably ain't got no motherfucking nigga either. Your motherfucking ass look lonely. You look
nobody gives
depressed your goddamn self. We don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't care. What I don't care. I'ma roast your ass till your motherfucking ass get knocked the fuck on up out of here. You look like a bitch that's getting her head knocked between the wall
Roast
and the
that
washing
bitch.
dryer too.
Roast,
You look like you can't fucking bitch. You gonna be windmilling up in here
yeah,
fucking
be
with me
quiet.
because
No one
I
likes
do not
you.
care.
Shut
The
your
louder
mouth.
you talk, the louder I land my plane.
Nah, I live my plane. Yo, that shit just took me out. Yo, I live my
Woo.
plane.
Also, win Harley, win Aaron. Cause that was
FYI,
bad.
And please, y'all can follow me on this page because somebody reported my other page. So I got several more pages. So yeah, y'all can follow me here too.
FYI, I'm not recording the live, y'all, because somebody made a statement in the comments. I'm recording the live. I was like, I'm too busy tapping and gifting to be recording.
Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate
That's
y'all.
okay. I'm just letting everybody know right now. This forget TikTok. This is going on YouTube.
Was like, oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to chime in when Melanated asked how many times had 1985 roasted somebody. By far the funniest was
Every
Dan.
it's hilarious, bro.
By
That gotta go on YouTube
far
too.
the funniest.
Host, you got
But
to replay that. I hope you saved it because I want to hear that one again because I'm
I
sorry, Dan
will.
triggered me.
But you know what? Let me just do a quick restart so that I don't lose it.
Okay, cool.